Oh my god. Uh, I am playing Iona, Sergeant Iona. I am a rifleman. I'm support for Charlie Team, and I am a beach lover from Oahu who joined the Marines to surf the waves of alien worlds. But instead, I was assigned to an ice moon. Um, and basically, I'm like a desk jockey. So this is like my first real legit combat. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't say I can't say it.
Now we know.
It shows, Doughboy. We can see it on your face.
Oh, so my buddy is Chaplin, the artificial person or synthetic, and my rival is Zimmermiski, the guy with the impossible to pronounce name.
Yeah.
He hates him.
Yeah, I read that. It's great.
Yeah, it's wicked funny.
Oh.
No. Stay out of my business.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Silva. I was still laughing at Iona. You're just not gonna plug anything, huh? He's not working on anything. It's super secret.
I can't talk
Got
about
an
going back
NDA.
to stuff.
Story of his life. Hi, I'm Jen. I'm with Grim Perilous. I am a editor and proofer, and I did work on another project that finally got announced called Neverlands with AMU.
Nice.
I play on my channel called Pixel Prowler, and yeah, usually play with the GMP boys. And when I'm not doing that, I'm usually by myself. But anyways, tonight I'm playing Silva. She's a captain. I like Hammer Time, played by Jeremy. They're my buddy. And then my rival is Iona, played by Ken. So as a commander, I lead and coordinate the squad. I'm a chain smoker. I'm also a sin eater. Should I just read the whole thing? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, it is on Jimajizuski's helmet. Z-Man's helmet. Yeah. No,
Hey,
but if you look
these are
in the picture,
bitch.
they are. No, my front pocket. That way they don't fall off. Safekeeping. It doesn't say that.
I think she'd know where her cigarettes are, Matt.
They're in my front pocket, man.
Hello, I'm Chaplin. I'm the company's synthetic, although I prefer the term artificial person. I do know how to sew up a few wounds from time to time, and I suppose that makes me useful. My buddy is not currently here at the time. I have no rivals.
Thank you for letting me know. Apparently, they haven't been able to hear my mic the whole time. I don't know
Oh
why.
no!
I don't know why this OBS does this. I've had to do this a few times now on this channel where I have to reroute my mic. But what I'm saying is not important, anyways. These guys, what they're saying is important. So, doesn't matter. There's nothing to catch up on my end. Adam, what do you got to plug?
Today, I think I will plug Divinity Unleashed. Divinity Unleashed is going to be a series of books. The first one that you will be able to play a basic profession and pick a school of magic from the get-go for Zweihander RPG. And we're currently developing that. I'm developing it with Ken Duque and Janob.
I should have plugged it. Sorry.
No, that's all right. You don't need to. So yeah, if you want to check it out, I just posted a link for a free preview where you can play the profession that allows you to get access to the Demiurge's spell list as a basic profession. It's got 3 new spells in there and 3 marks, things that your body will change over the course of time as the Demiurge's reminder that you are theirs. So yeah, check it out. It's free. And if you like it, just keep an eye out for when we release the supplement.
The best things in life are free. Jeremy, you're playing Hammer tonight. Tell us about Hammer.
I'm Private Nathaniel Hammer. I ain't got no mommy, ain't got no daddy. The cold bred me in a vat to kill, and that's what I do. I specialize in urban pacification. People get out of line, I shoot them in the face if they don't kneel. Dante is my buddy. That Poindexter Mason, I hate her. Simple.
Yes, that's Hammer.
That's great.
Do you have anything going on you want to plug? Jeremy, you got something you just took part in. Why don't you plug your most recent project?
So we've got a pretty cool zine called Dan Dies at the End. You know, some amazing art, cool layout, funny people. It's worth checking out. And I would also like to say that there's some really awesome things going on a project called Radiator that I really enjoy working with Adam on, and Mike, and everybody. It's a cool family.
Yes, as a matter of fact, Jeremy is going to be one of the authors for it.
There you go. Big reveal. Michael, the Boss Bossler, why don't you tell us about Dante?
All right. So Ruth Ann Dante. She's very talkative. She is buddies with Hammer and rivals with Chaplin. She's in the assault team along with Hammer. She breaches doors, takes out security systems. She's a frontline badass, basically. She likes to talk, so I'll see if I can figure out how to do that well. And she's really specialized with RPGs, so that's the real reason why I wanted to play her, because I love
like
blowing
you.
stuff up.
Just like you.
I'm gonna play her like I'm gonna try to channel Ma, basically.
Oh,
Love it.
do you have anything going on that you want to plug, Mike?
Radiator, like the other guys. Let's see here. I do Mechanics Mondays for Patreon. I play with Jen on her Pixel Prowler account. I mean, I'm just kind of here and there and do a bit of everything.
Love it. All right. Well, let's get into it. I'm your game mother for the night. So we're gonna kick off Destroyer Worlds. This is the brand new adventure from Free League for Alien RPG. People who watched the last adventure they put out, Chariots of the Gods, which Jen played in, it was more like Alien, the first movie. It was slow. It was horror. It was like a haunted house, and things kept getting revealed as you go in, and things kept getting worse and worse. Whereas in this, they start out of the gates as badass Marines, armed with smart guns and pulse rifles and RPGs, like Mike said, ready to kick in some doors and start some shit. So,
Awesome.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the intro here. So I'm going to give you guys background, and the people who are watching, background on what's going on. It's a bit of a long read, but this is our intro to the adventure. And then once we do that, I'm going to give you all of your agendas for Act 1, once you know what's going on. Sound good?
Yes.
All right. You've all heard of the oil wars. Hell, most of you have even been on the front lines as the United Americas and the Three World Empire and the Union of Progressive Peoples have faced each other down over scarce oil reserves. Too many fronts, not enough grunts, as the saying goes. The United America's Allied Command, UAAC, that's you guys, who you fight with and work for, and the Colonial Marines maintain an uneasy peace as protesters and insurgents cause trouble across the colonies. This is the true This is true of the United America's refining and refueling station on a frozen moon, Arrakis, in the Kruger 60 system, with its oil production and space elevator reaching into orbit from the ground. But the colony is in turmoil and decline. In 2180, Weyland-Yutani census cataloged 200,000 colonists on Arrakis. In the 3 years since, all but 2,000 have abandoned the moon for greener pastures. So whilst the military needs of the USCMC, the Marines, you guys, are still best serviced, most of the colony is now little more than a ghost town. 1 week ago, the Union of Progressive Peoples annexed the nearby 61 Cygni system. All communications with the colony there on LV-038 were abruptly lost. In response, Allied Command assembled a fleet to take back 61 Cygni, using the Fort Nebraska refueling station in the Kruger 60 system as a staging ground. That's where you are. You expect to be passing through Nebraska on your way to war, but each of you Marines were pulled from your companies before you went into FTL, leaving you stranded at the fort on the volatile colony moon Arrakis. One of the largest oil producers in the colonies, Arrakis is also a hotbed of insurgency. With the UPP moving in on Kruger 60 next, the United Americas has decided to cut its losses and evacuate the colony. But as of this morning, that evacuation was suspended. All civilian and military transports were grounded with no explanation given. With the insurgency problem, barely a skeleton crew of military personnel and nearly 2,200 divided colonists stuck moonside, it's only a matter of time before the situation blows up. Now, Major Hatfield from the infamous Sin Eaters unit has summoned you for a special moonside mission. Every Marine has heard of Hatfield, a real soldier who always puts duty first, and lost his arm as a result. His remaining left hand is always resting on the brass hilt of an antique US 1852 Marine sword, with its sharkskin grip bound with gilt wire. His hand grips the hilt as he speaks. Alright, listen up. Everything you're about to hear is need to know, and no one else here needs to know, understood? As of 0200 hours, a 4-man Marine squad went AWOL from this base with classified intelligence. Intelligence that in the wrong hands will mean life or death on the frontier. Intelligence that simply cannot fall into enemy hands. Command believes the AWOL's plan to make contact with the moon's insurgents and defect to the UPP. We're looking for Wojciech, Carvejo, Wright, and Reese. He hands you all cards with pictures of the Marines' images on them. Here's their ugly mugs and all the info we have on them. Everything else about them is classified. I want you to find these defectors for me, confirm their identities, as well as the identities of any fucker they've passed information to, and bring them to me. For the duration, you are Charlie Team. I will coordinate from Fort Nebraska. All communications will go through me on a secure channel. We are thin on leads, so start at either the spaceport or that dive bar Oblivion. Some asshole there's gotta have seen them. Remember, there are insurgents out there too, so stay alert. Oh, I see some looks amongst you. I know you've never worked together before, but I cherry-picked your asses because each of you are the best at what you do, so go and get her done. Oh, and one last thing. Deadly force is authorized. Am I clear? I knew you'd like that, Hammer. I know what some of you are thinking. You need to forget that shit, okay? Those bastards aren't Marines any longer. They're traitors. And they are shit yourself dangerous. Your orders are to bring them in alive? If you can. But if they present a clear and present threat, you goddamn shoot, and you shoot to kill. I'll ask again, am I clear?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. I will perform to the best of my capabilities. However, my particular model is not allowed to initiate violence against human beings.
Somebody shut
Don't
this
worry there,
shit up.
chappy. If you're in clear
up,
and present
chap.
danger,
Shut
I'll
your
shoot
yap.
for you.
I can initiate violence if I am in clear and present danger. Yes.
All right, well, in line and move out, Marines. So, all of you in the handout section should see a folder by the name of AWOL Marines. So it's got the name of the 4 AWOL Marines in there. You can also click on it and see pictures of all 4 of them. So that's the information you have. I'm going to share with you all of your Act 1 agendas. So Dante is Mike. So these will start appearing in the agendas folder as I share them with the people. So Mike, you should see your Act 1 agenda. Remember, these are secret. Do not share these with everybody else. These are going to determine how you act throughout the act. Jeremy, yours is good. Chaplain. Chaplain, you should see yours. I should read yours. We don't have a chaplain in the other game. Oh, Jerry, yeah, yours is good, Jeremy.
Yes. I have received my parameters, Mother.
I need Iona and I need Silva. Silva, yours are incoming. All right, Jen, you should see yours. And Iona, where are you? Ken. All right, you should all be able to see your agendas. Let me know if you can't.
Good.
Everyone's like real cool with theirs.
Yeah, everyone just reads theirs, the grin. They're just like, all right.
They're like, yeah, awesome.
Oh, awesome. All right, cool. So, you have been given an APC to roll out and drive around this colony on. I'm going to move you guys to the screen. You have a little APC you can control there on the map. It's right in the middle. That's where Fort Nebraska is. So you're given 2 leads. You were told there's the spaceport to the south of the colony, and there's also the Oblivion Bar, which is also in the south. Those are your 2 leads. Either go to the bar and see if anybody's seen these rogue Marines, or go to the spaceport. Remember, nobody's leaving the colony right now. All transportation is cut off. There's a war looming, as outlined in that description. So the UPP, they've taken over a neighboring sector. They're coming here next. You guys were on your way there to fight them on the front lines. There's also insurgents running rampant through the colony right now as well. And everybody's kind of panicking. The colonists are stuck here. They want to get off. There's also, because this was a mining refinery, it's kind of touched on in the intro, there's a massive elevator that's like anchored to where Fort Nebraska is here, and you have these 2 giant like beams that go straight up into space out to the asteroid that they're mining and refining oil on. But that thing is also shut off. It's not moving, this massive, insanely huge elevator that goes out into space. And it's winter, it's snowing, this place is run down, grimy, it's dirty, it's all industrial. There's like pipes and grates everywhere. Like I said, it used to be 200,000 people living here previously, 3 years ago. Now within that time, there's maybe 2,200 people living here. This place is
So it's effectively like a ghost town.
Exactly. So you got your APC, you got your orders. Silva, you're the commanding officer. Do you want to go check out that bar and ask around? Do you want to go to the spaceport?
Bar.
I like it. That's where the other group went first too. The bar just seems more fun, doesn't it?
Oh, we're degenerates with guns. Of course it sounds more fun.
In typical old-fashioned RPG, you always go to the bar.
Go to the bar. Yeah, go to the tavern. It's true.
It does make
Sir, yes, sir. Closing time, sir.
All right, well, let's go to the bar. All right, so you guys head to the Eye of Oblivion. So you're driving through the roads. Like I said, it's winter. It's snowing. There's a bit of a storm that's kind of picking up and through this city. So you're driving your way through. Drifts are starting to build up on the roads, but nothing too bad so far. You follow the directions and you make your way to the Eye of Oblivion. As you park outside, you're greeted by a large blue neon winking eye with a red crescent moon in its center that marks the entrance of the bar. You can see there's lights on inside. There's quite a bit of noise coming from inside. There's music blaring. bass is rumbling as you guys get out of your APC. You can drive your APC down to the Oblivion bar. Bass is humming. Smoke is kind of like filtering out. How y'all want to handle this? You just all want to go in? Does someone want to stay in the APC? I'm gonna move to a map so you can see exactly what the Eye of Oblivion looks like. You're at the top of the entrance. Got some different music. Got some clubbing music. Who's going in? Who's going into the Eye of Oblivion? Who wants to start asking around? All of you? Some of you? None of you?
All right, Captain. You want me to blow the door and then go in, or what do you want?
9. As in no. I want you all to spread out. 1 drink, max. We're here for information.
What if the bar has a 2 drink minimum?
We're here for 1 drink and information.
If the bar has a 2 drink minimum, I would be more than happy to take 6 of them because it will not affect me.
Sounds like a plan.
I'd be happy to take 6 of them too. Just saying.
1 drink minimum.
All right, just trying to take one for the team.
Spread out.
With your body mass, I would say that
spread out.
Perform there.
Champlin.
You heard her, Chaplain.
Shut up, Chapman. Yeah. Damn sense.
So you're all going in? Now remember, like, the Marines aren't the law in this town. Like, there's a military base there, but there is law enforcement here. There's a marshal's office, things like that. So, like, you guys are going in there, you're looking for information, but you're not the authority here whatsoever. You're going in, like, fully armed. Like, how do you want to approach this? What do you want to do? And remember, the Marines are kind of hated right now because you've halted all ships on and off planet right now. So people are stuck here because of your orders.
Would you like me to enter first, Captain?
Yes, meat shield. Personal human. What were you calling yourself?
I prefer the term artificial person.
Artificial person. Yeah, you go first.
Believe me, I prefer not to. I may be
All right.
synthetic, but I'm not stupid. And I open the door.
Let's try to keep it as though we're having a good time. I'm just taking my combat knife.
So I open the door and I go.
Do you throw a mustache on?
To look more natural.
Yeah, to blend in. Just...
No, he doesn't put that on yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord.
Let me blend in. Mustache.
Friend's like, where'd he go? It looks like locals in here.
With the 70s people.
Incognito. All right, so you open the door and the group of you file in. You're assaulted with a big, heavy bass. Smoke stings your nostrils, and bouncing off you are alternating crimson and azure strobes as you walk in. You can see dead ahead is a big S-shaped bar in the middle of this place, and on it are 9 dancers, a mixture of male and female, dancing away up there. There's people sitting all around them, throwing money at them, having drinks at their feet. Which reminds me of something. Ken, remember what I told you about that? Yeah. I won't repeat it here. Sorry. I can't repeat it on Twitch. It'll get us in trouble. So, shaped like an S, there's 9 dancers on top of there. The place is just beating with music, and all eyes kind of turn to you. Some people, they look at you right away. Others turn away. Some want nothing to do with you. Others are looking at you in disgust as you're walking in your full marine gear. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna hang out by the entrance.
Okay. Yeah.
I would like to immediately try to appear as menacing as possible, since that's my special talent.
As menacing as possible? All right. How are you going to exert that?
I mean, I have a smart gun. I turn the safety off. I walk in the door and I turn the safety off. And I just glare at the room.
You're wearing the smart gun?
Damn right I am. Who says we're not the authority here? And I just hang out at the front door.
Iona would definitely follow suit then, because it would be ridiculous for him not to wear his smart gun as a support role, but have Hammer do it. So I guess I also have him.
Doughboy. All right.
Did you call him Doughboy?
I'm following Hammer's.
All right,
lead.
so Hammer, Dante, and Iona are going in fully loaded, locked and loaded. They're standing at the door. You guys are all hanging. You got a. There's
Well,
a cloak.
they're,
there's a
our smart
cloakroom and
guns
a
are at
restroom.
at rest.
And a restroom by the. Yeah, but smart guns, they're just gonna track their targets. Anybody who gets near them, the gun's just tracking them. They're smart guns for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, so the three of them are hanging out near the door, fully armed. And anybody who kind of looks over in their direction with the nasty look, Hammer, just kind of, you just wave your gun in their direction.
Yeah. I mean, right now it's still pointed down, but I just kind of like tap it, like
Okay.
right at the end of the barrel, so it's very obvious.
Sounds good. That leaves Silva and Chaplin. What do the two of you want to do here in the bar?
Well, before I went in and made sure the doors were locked, that's for sure.
On the
On our
APC?
vehicle. Oh, yeah.
All right, APC is locked. Boop, boop.
I'm going to go up to the bar.
All right,
I
you go up to the
approach
bar.
with the captain.
There's a bartender there. He greets you. He's like, "Hey, what are you drinking tonight, Marine?"
Just a beer.
All right. And you? Yes, you, Chaplain.
I would have a beer as well.
All right. Turns around, gets you some beers, brings them back to the bar, walks away, starts serving some other people. So you're sitting there. You've got a dancer dancing right above you. You've got people who are sitting on either side of you, and they've kind of like gotten up and moved away. You turn around, you kind of like scan the room to get a feel for who's in there and what's going on. You can see that there's a one of the tables, there's someone sitting by themselves, and they're just like drowning their sorrows. Their table's covered in like empty glasses, and they're just like, they look like they're piss drunk. You guys can also, everybody can make me an observation roll, please.
Hey, you say.
Two bad dudes. Look at Chaplin with the high observation. You got higher stats than everybody else because you're synthetic.
I prefer the term artificial person.
Artificial person. Sorry, Chaplin.
I was going to do that all night.
I know. What? Who's rolling stress?
I love it.
What? Are you... What? Ken, don't roll that.
Wait, why? Wait, what'd I do?
You
Oh,
rolled
sorry.
stress.
You can click on observation.
Click
by
on
the
observation, yeah, and it'll
word
roll up for you.
observation.
Sorry,
It's pretty cool.
first time using these
Pretty-
sheets.
Pretty intuitive sheet, yeah.
Yeah, I overthunk it basically.
What? You just went right to stress? Like, oh,
I
I'm gonna bar stress.
I immediately was like custom roll.
Oh, that's what you did. All right, so Chaplin, you're scanning the room, and off in one of the corners, you see that there's two fellas, and they're kind of looking and pointing as you look over, and they stop as soon as you look, and they look and they keep looking over, and they're breaking contact. They're trying not to be noticed, but they're really obvious about it. And the two of them talk a little bit, and one of them gets up and starts to walk away towards the door.
Like the exit?
Yeah, to the front door where
Mhm.
Dante, Hammer, and Iona are all standing with their guns.
I will say, I'll stand up and I will proclaim loudly, "Yes, Captain, I will go and retrieve it for you." And I'll like tap Captain on the shoulder twice.
And I'm going to
Um,
do a hand signal to let the people at the door know that that's the guy.
That hand signal, of course.
Yeah. Round that guy up.
Yeah. So
Captain, you may want to call it off. I'm sure I can talk to them.
Uh-huh. You can try. As long as they know.
I'm sorry, sir. I think your seat is over there next to the pretty lady. And I'll point over next to Silva and tell him to go sit next to her.
The guy, he's got his head down. He's walking to the door, and I'm assuming you just kind of stand in front of him.
Oh yeah, like
Oh,
totally.
did I
body blocking.
stutter? I told you forgot to buy that nice lady a drink.
He looks
So
up.
since
Go
they,
sit down.
He
Right.
looks over.
so since they are pretty much accosting that one, I will go over and I will sit down at the table that the other man or other person was at.
Okay. Hammer, go ahead and make me a command roll, and I'll give you a bonus of 1. When someone asks you for variables after you click the button. Put a 1 in there for Dante kind of backing you up there.
Okay.
Dante assisting you.
I'm also here. What the fuck?
You didn't chime in, so I just figured you were playing Iona.
Yeah.
You're just kind of standing in the shadows.
He's got the smirk and he's just trying to help out but not make a fuss.
I'm helping my buddy out.
You should have rolled 2 dice, no? Or you have none.
Oh, that's my bad. No,
That's okay. Reroll.
Okay, I'll just roll one more time without a bonus. So, yeah, I'm good at intimidating. I'm not good at commanding. So,
Oh, there's no intimidation.
yeah, well, I've got a menacing ability that
Oh.
lets me use my strength instead, but
Oh,
I
well-
don't have a button for that.
We'll do that. Let me take a look at your character sheet here. Hammer. Is it overkill? No.
No, it's menacing, and it says I can use my strength in place of
Oh, there.
empathy when I'm trying to like threaten somebody to do what I want.
Yeah. Okay. So roll that and say, yeah, you roll your strength instead, and take a bonus from Dante.
Is there a way to roll just the strength stat?
Is there a way?
I
Can you click
apologize.
it? No, it's okay. I don't know myself. Can you click on the word strength? No.
It doesn't let me know.
So
I could just roll 66 basically.
yeah.
Now everyone's excited about the custom die roll.
Yeah.
Ah, come on. So that's 1 and then 5. Man,
Ooh.
nothing.
No.
Just a bunch
nothing.
of garbage.
He just starts kind of pushing his way through. Whatever. Get on my way. Get on my way, Jarhead.
Can I push that? I can't fail.
Oh
this
yeah,
this
you want to
early.
push? Push. Yeah. Reroll.
Yeah.
Shit.
So when you push, take a stress. So mark 1 stress off on your sheet
To the limit.
Good.
and re-roll with
I will.
your 66, and then I'll tell you to roll another die afterwards.
So I'm not about to have that. I'm not gonna have that. Like right off the night, like be neuter like that. No way.
Neuter.
You refuse to be that kind
So you got
of
success, but roll me one more d6 because this is going to be your stress die now. That's in there. So you can get either an extra success or a face hugger. You're good. You're fine. All right. So you're not neutered. You stop this guy. You get in his face.
I said, go sit next to the pretty lady.
He's looking down. He meekly looks up and he looks down at your smart gun. And he puts his hands in his pockets and he kind of like hunches over. He's all submissive and he just turns around and starts walking to the bar. He doesn't say anything.
Does this guy look like one of the pictures we were shown of the AWOL?
He does
Marine?
not. Good question. He does not.
Okay.
Neither of them look like one of the pictures you were showing.
Okay.
Chaplain, the other one who's over there, sees that you're coming. And as you're walking in his direction, he's looking right at you. He makes his way over to another bar. And there's a couple sitting there. He grabs a woman who's sitting there and pulls out a gun and points to her head. He says, Don't get any closer! Don't get any closer, Marine! Or I'll blow her fucking head off!
I do not need to come any closer to exchange words with you.
I'll kill her!
That would be unnecessary.
No. Unnecessary is you coming any closer.
I have not taken another step closer. Hello, I am Chaplain.
Let my friend go, and he points at the other one that's walking towards Silva.
You see,
Let us out of here.
I only wish to share some words with you.
Jeff says headshot. Oh, Janov. He goes, no, we leave now. We leave now. Let us out. Tell your gorillas over there at the door to get out of the way.
I advise you that if you continue this action, it will not end well for you.
Do you want to command or manipulate him?
Or
Or do you have a special ability that you can use?
No, I don't have any special abilities. It would just be base dice.
This is where the mustache comes on.
Uh,
Hostage
no.
negotiation mode.
It would not end well for you.
It's not going to end well for her either. She's screaming and she's like struggling.
Please, I'm asking you.
Dude,
Let
you
this woman go.
roll me
You
a
don't-
command?
You don't even know what I want to talk to you about.
Command or manipulate? I'll let you choose whichever in this situation, whichever you want of the two.
I think I'm trying to manipulate him rather than command him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he looks at you, and he looks over at the other three at the door. He looks over your shoulder, Chaplain, and he seems more concerned with them. And his hand's shaking, and he slowly starts to lower the gun.
Thank you. I am your best option.
And he pushes the woman away. And he puts the gun to his head.
What?
Do you want to try and stop him?
Your lack of self-preservation is perplexing. This is not the appropriate solution for whatever troubles you are facing.
There's still corruption in this game.
It's just like, you're not gonna take me alive? You're never gonna get me? That's it?
Can I shoot his hand?
You can shoot his hand. You can. Oh wow!
As soon as he says you'll never take me
bar.
alive, I want to
Oh
shoot
my
his
God.
hand off.
Open front of the bar, so you can shoot his hand, but it's gonna be a -2 to your roll.
Done. As soon as he says you'll never take me alive, screw that guy.
So-
I'm
so-
shooting his hand off.
Would I be able to notice this at all, like as in like trying to help distract him at all?
To not get hit by Hammer's shot.
Even if it kind of puts me like potentially being hit,
Ooh.
like
I'm gonna say.
as long as I can help him not
Hammer,
notice
don't
what
hurt him.
Hammer is doing.
I'm gonna say Hammer's behind you, so you're not aware of what Hammer's
Okay,
doing.
Cool.
This is making Jaina very happy right now.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to do the -2. I think I do that. Oh, that's in the modifier thing.
Yeah, and the
So I'll put,
modifier is
like the
-2.
-2.
Yep.
Okay.
While this is going on, if this isn't like combat rounds or anything, can Iona sort of like back up to the entrance?
Come on.
Whiff. Do you want to push it? Yes, you can back up. To
Yes,
the
I
entrance, Iona.
do.
So give yourself another
course I
stress
do.
and re-roll.
I will.
Look at all those dice
Yeah.
you're rolling.
I know it's too many dice not to do it. Is there a push button? Or just re-roll it again,
Just
basically?
re-roll it. That's fine. Just re-roll it. It'll take
Okay.
the same pool. It's not like the other games where you have to take 1s and 6s out. You just get to re-roll the whole thing, but gain a stress.
Come on, there we
Boom!
go.
There you go. Success. So you raise your smart gun. It starts tracking on his head. And oh, we didn't hear the sound, which is you didn't hit the macro for the attack. That's okay. The weapon down at the bottom, it's got all the sounds programmed in there.
Okay,
So-
I'll remember that next time.
It's got an incredibly satisfying sound.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, because it would roll more dice if I rolled with the gun. That's my bad.
You can
Still.
click it if you want, just for the sound.
I do want to click it for
Okay.
the sound. Because it's fun. Get that page pulled back up.
Iona backs up to the entrance quietly. All right.
I'm gonna pull out my combat knife and just kind of stand close to the other guy.
Okay, sounds
you know,
good.
Femoral artery kind of area. You know.
I think we have Civvy in need of assistance, Chappie.
So the nice thing about this also is notice how it lists the damage and everything else at the bottom, like armor piercing, and you can use full auto. So that's a nice thing about rolling the weapon, also the weapon macro as well, as you get the cool noise, but it also lists everything out. So you did 4 points of damage to him.
Yeah, and it includes the I see now because rolling the skill did include the dice from the gun, so I see where I messed up.
So it all of a sudden it blows with that much damage. His hand is just gone. It's like RoboCop, right, where he's down and they blow his hand up.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yes.
And-
His hand blows off. Chaplain, you look behind your shoulder. Hammer's standing. He's smiling. He's laughing. He's grinning. Smoke's
Giving him
coming
a
from the
high
barrel
five.
of his smart gun. Dante gives him a high five. Iona's
Yeah,
slipping
man.
into the shadows behind them.
Hey,
And this
Chappie,
guy
that
drops
man
the
needs a
ground. He's like,
hand.
Holy
Ah,
shit!
he needs
Holy
a hand.
shit."
He needs a hand, right, Dante?
You are in clear and present danger. I must assist you even if you do not want it. And I will attempt to basically now I have license to hold him down and seek to his hand.
Yeah, you
But-
can roll. You can roll a medical roll. What is it? A first aid roll? Medical aid.
Gotta hand it to you, Hammer. That was a good shot.
Critically injured.
Thanks, Dante.
He's not critically injured. No,
Okay.
he's not critically injured. Silva. So the one over by you, he just stops. He turns and looks at his buddy. He looks over at Hammer, and he just puts his hands up. Like, don't shoot me, man! Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me! And he just surrenders himself to you, Silva.
That's what you get for being handsy at a bar.
Dante, you never quit, do you?
Nope. I decided
Uh,
all the puns is how I'm going to do the talkative. Just so many dumb puns.
love it.
It might get out of hand.
No,
It's okay.
it'll never get on hand.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Let me see here.
It's like, no.
I'm just looking at everybody's agendas to see how you're doing.
That's why I'm pushing so hard.
Yeah, Jeremy, you get story points. So what happens is you can have a total of 3 story points per act, and you can cash them in to get an automatic success on a roll. So you don't even have to
Nice.
roll. You just cash in a story point, and it's a successful roll. So you're getting a story point for playing your agenda right now.
I love it.
No, I'm just looking at everybody else's. Silva, what do you got? Silva, what you got? We're on our way there. And Iona. Yeah, okay, Iona, you get one too. You both get Hammer and Iona get story points. All right. So the one's surrendered, one's on the ground. You're administering medical aid to him. So you've managed to put a tourniquet on there. You've stopped the bleeding. You're administering first aid to him, and he's kind of passing out from shock. He's kind of going in and out, but you've stabilized him. There's a stump where his hand once was. And the other one's like surrendered to you, Silva. What the fuck? Don't shoot me! Don't shoot me!
Don't put yourself in clear and present danger, and you'll be fine.
I'm gonna direct him to sit down at the bar.
He
Then I'm
does
just
so.
Gonna slide the pictures of the 4 AWOL Marines in front of him and ask him if he recognizes anybody.
He's sitting there shaking. He's like, I don't know who the fuck those people are. You shot my friend over these pictures, over these Marines?
You guys are going to that front door like you're hiding something.
I'd do it for less.
I love how you're shouting from the door. I'd do it for less! As
Yeah, a 5-finger discount, you could say.
Oh my god.
Dante.
As you're chatting over at the bar, Silva, all of a sudden the back door, or the door to the back room opens, and out walks a synthetic, a pleasure model synthetic. A very notable one that's used all over the galaxy. And it walks out, and it approaches you. And she points out the pictures. She says, I might be able to help.
All right, you scram. You go help your friend. Well, hello, doll.
Hello, my name is Faye 2. I'm the owner of this bar. Come into the back room. We can talk further.
As long as we're just talking.
Yes. She says. The other guy scrambles the door. What are the 3 of you? Iona, Hammer, Dante, you're at the door. What do you want to do? Chaplain, you're on the floor stabilizing the other guy. Do you want to let this guy go?
Well, as I'm stabilizing the other guy, you said his friend is walking over towards me.
No, he's walking to the door. He's booking it out of there now that Silva said, get the hell out of here.
If I look at the cap, are you giving the okay for these people to leave?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let them leave, but I'll bark at them right as they leave the door. Ooh!
I'll trip them.
Okay.
I will.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
The one that I'm with.
Yeah.
I will say, here, let me escort you past.
Someone says, why don't you... They need to go to the medical facility. So take them to the medical facility. That man's going to die.
I will be more than happy to take him to the medical facility.
Iona speaks up and is like, well, maybe I should go with Chaplain to the medical facility. He might need backup. Captain.
You have comms. You can radio Silva if you want, if she's gone.
Yeah, so that was like a radio.
Go on.
So the
Do
two
what
you
you
want to
gotta
break
do.
off the APC to the medical facility? All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy in this back room for a bit.
Easy.
You're taking our transport for this civvy? The dude
Yeah,
threatened.
I never would
Guard the
have.
door. You two go with that guy you just shot his hand off.
Guy.
I never would have used company resources for that.
Yeah, don't they have like
Say,
Space
Cap.
Uber or something?
Yeah, what are we gonna bicycle there?
What?
If necessary, I can carry this person.
Oh, yeah. He's just going to walk through the cold and carry him to the medical facility.
This person is not my brother, but they are not heavy anyway.
Yeah, maybe they should put some ice on that.
All right, Silva, you go into the back room.
I don't know
It's a
this one.
really nicely furnished office. There's TVs all over one of the walls, and there's cameras in this whole bar looking at every single angle. And it's on the bar, the spot where you had the pictures. You could tell that's where she saw what you're looking at. So she sits down. She motions for you to do the same, and she says, "You're looking for these 4 Marines?"
Sure am.
Well, they were here last night.
About what time?
Oh, around 8 p.m. They met with a short, balding man. I can't say I've ever seen him before, but they got into an argument and they all took off in their separate ways. One of them left angry, but one of the stragglers got shit-faced, but left before the marshals arrived to arrest him. Perhaps he's locked up and incarcerated still. He was in pretty rough shape last night by the time he left.
Well, that's fantastic news. I'm gonna make sure my comms are open the whole time.
Yeah. She says, "I am sympathetic to the UA and their cause. If you need anything while you are here, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. But do not broadcast it, because I fear that it will limit the number of people that come to my bar. Not everybody is in sympathy with you Marines."
Just imagining them hearing that over the walkies out in the main room.
Well, they got earpieces. So she reveals that she's sympathetic to the United Alliance and the Marines. She's willing to help you out on your mission here.
And just to remind people, the UPP is like Russia, right? Basically.
Yeah. The UPP is Russia. They're the bad guys. So
Yeah.
the UPP are encroaching. They're coming in.
Any other news you could give me about these 4?
No, I'm sorry. That's all the information I have.
All right then.
Like I said, you
We'll
may want
probably
to go to
take you up on your offer.
Very good. Check with the marshals. They may have seen the man you were looking for. He was in very, very bad shape last night. Very drunk. I'm sure he couldn't have gotten far from here after they were called.
Did you by any chance get that bald man's name?
No, he left in a hurry. Like I said, I've never seen him before here on planet. There's not many people who live here, so it's odd that I've never seen him in my bar before.
Can real quick, can Iona, can he look over at Chaplin and ask if artificial people can draw from memory?
Yeah, you can ask Chaplin that.
And Matt, do you know if they can do that?
Like, what do you mean draw from memory? Like,
Well, because they're robotic, so can they draw almost like perfect?
oh, like reproduce.
Yeah. Like in iRobot, where it's like
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah,
give me a luck roll.
Sure.
I like
yeah.
roll nice.
Yeah.
You don't have
Give
luck
me
in
a
this.
luck roll.
Yeah, give me a luck roll. Sure, she can do her best to draw from memory. Her artistic skills, she's made for pleasure, not for drawing. So her artistic skills are not going to be up to snuff. They're not going to be great, but you can ask her to draw the person she saw.
I'm just imagining like a printer, just like
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Like,
made
but
a
like,
printer.
even though it's a printer, it's like still just Charlie Brown. Like it's
Yeah.
like really bad.
Yeah, so she does
So,
a pretty crude drawing if you ask her to do it of this balding man. He's kind of
So,
overweight,
Faye,
middle-aged.
I know you've got mad skills. I'm sure you've got artistry in your background as well.
No, I do not.
Well, could you try to have some artistry?
What is it you are asking, Captain?
Could you draw a picture of that bald guy you were talking about that you've never seen before?
She said, I will do my best, but it's not one of my primary programming. And she takes out a notepad and a pen and she starts to draw. It's not very good. It's not very bad either. And she produces this picture of this kind of overweight, middle-aged looking balding man. She said, I've never seen him before here.
What color clothes was he wearing?
Green and orange. Very strange options for colors.
Oh, that just
Along with
sounds
his fingernails.
Yeah. Did he have a claw?
He had coke nails.
That's the pinky.
It's the 80s.
It's the bugles.
It's
Really
80s,
nailed that
everybody's.
description.
All right.
Everybody was doing it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, my pleasure. And like I said, if you need any other assistance, don't hesitate to calm me. You can reach her on the
You want me
comms.
to call you now?
Yes.
Can I have your number?
Yes. And she programs it into your comms.
Fantastic. Don't tell the boy. Oh. Don't
Oh,
tell
boy.
Oh,
the
yeah, the
Okay.
comms are still on.
Can I get your number?
All right. So you're done there. In the meantime, Chaplin and Iona and Dante and all you, or did you want to take off medical facility, or did you want to wait for your captain and just kind of regroup and?
Oh no, we would go ahead this whole time while they're talking, and we can still hear it over the comm. So
All right. So Silva, you're
Um,
stuck at the bar now, in the snowstorm or in the
It,
snow.
it appears that the captain may be in requirement of some rest and relaxation after this mission.
I think we could all use some damn rest and relaxation after this mission.
Yep.
So did you
Gotta
guys?
find the nearest beach.
Did you all split the party?
Oh, we split the
We
party.
split the party almost immediately, which was,
What are you talking about? I'm with Hammer. That's all that matters.
All
Damn
right.
right, Dante. Oh, no, Chappie. Looks like the cap needs a pickup.
Let's go back to our
Are you kidding me? I strutted out of that office.
medical facility. All right, so you're gonna head to the northeast. You're leaving the captain way behind. As you're driving, the snowstorm's getting heavier and heavier and thicker, and it's getting harder to drive through this thing, and it's getting damn cold out there.
Oh no,
I was like, maybe we should turn back, Chaplin?
Hey, Chappie. Commanding officer's back there. She's all done.
I look at the map. Yes.
Do you want the captain to freeze to death? Is that what you want, Chaplain?
Yeah, Chaplain, huh?
Where's your heart? Oh, I'm
Let's just
sorry.
leave this guy
Did
in
you
the
forget how
snow
to
and get back
simulate
the
that?
captain.
It's as cold as the ice on the road.
Dustin's here from TT2KB, and he says, "Split the party. I want to see death."
Obviously, you know that I do not have a heart.
You don't have a heart. You could die.
I would never wish for any harm to come to the captain, nor you, Hammer. You're a vital resource,
Press that.
and I am turning around right now.
All right, you pull the e-brake and you just do a spin in the street and you gun it the other way. There's no cars or anything on the road. Like I said, it's snowstorm. This place is pretty much abandoned. Most people want off of this planet. So you make your way back. Silva, you're standing there at the entrance, and all of a sudden the APC barrels up and stops perfectly right in front of you because it's being piloted by a. What do you want to? How do you prefer to be known?
Artificial person.
Artificial person is
Artificial.
piloting it. By the way, there's the handout for your APC if you guys want information. on it.
Nice.
That's what
So
you're driving around in. All right, so Silva, you're there. They scoop you up, and you guys go back to is it medical facility? You also have information about the Marshal station. The Marshals may have picked up one of your rogue Marines, so it's either taking this injured man to the medical facility or going to the Marshal station. Where would you like to go?
Sir, I'd like to propose we have mission critical option here. And a slum bag.
I mean, technically, he did threaten the life of a person. I think the Marshal station is the right place for him.
I agree, Dante.
yeah.
Look at the big brain on you.
Let's just leave him in the snow. He attacked us.
Attacked us.
I will turn to the person. I will turn to the person, and that's missing a hand, and I will say, "Do you have a name?"
Yeah, he's kind of like coming in and out of consciousness. But he goes, "Yeah, the name is Bobby."
Bobby, it is a pleasure to meet you. Like I had said before, my name is Chaplin. It appears that they are talking over your worth as to whether or not we should be taking you to the medical station.
Take me to the medical station. I got no hand left.
I advise you that in order to prove your worth, you should probably say something that would be the case. Obviously,
I've got no hand. He holds up a stump that's all like bloody.
You're
and
dead.
Bit
bent.
foo.
your dedication to not giving up information that you thought was necessary to take your own life is admirable. I have to hand it to you. However,
Hey!
I
Leave
think
those puns up.
Go ahead and
You
make
leave
me
those puns to me.
make me a +2 manipulation roll, please. He's in the back of your APC. You guys are kind of you hold all the cards here. Make me a manipulation to try and like get this guy to crack.
Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun.
Nope. He says, "I'm bleeding. I have no hand. Take me to the goddamn medical facility."
I am not the person in charge of this mission. I was advocating on your behalf.
And everybody else is like, "It's not the mission. It's not the mission." Captain,
Come
you're
to
in
this-
charge here. It's not the mission. What do you want to do? Take this guy
What's
to
the
Come to
call,
this
Captain?
bar very often?
Yeah.
Have you seen this guy? I
Oh,
should have
no,
called.
no, I haven't seen that guy. Oh, by the way, Faye 2
Last time
pointed
you were
at
at the bar.
Faye 2 pointed to the picture of Reese when she said the one that stayed behind and got really drunk. She said it was that one. So Reese is your lead.
Reese.
Reese's Pieces.
He's gonna be in pieces when we get done with him.
That's right.
I like how you guys are like, what is it? Drake and Vasquez, the two of you, right?
Yeah. We're
Let's
good.
go
Just
ahead
made that picture
and,
look a lot like the guy that played the guy in Terminator that was in Alien.
It's a good question. AWOL Marines. Oh, whose name was Reese in
That's what I'm
in
trying to-
Terminator?
Yeah.
Was he Hicks in Aliens?
Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
Bean.
It does look
yeah.
like Michael Biehn.
It does. It really does.
It's a fun little Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Who played? Yeah, was Reese? Kyle Reese. Yeah. Yeah, we know our '80s John Cameron movies. Okay, so where do you want to go? All right.
Explosions.
So, Captain, it's your call. Do you want to go to the
Um,
Marshal station and see if you can get some information on the wino last night, the drunk guy, or do you want to take this sniveling loser to the medical facility?
Wow.
Let's take the guy to the medical facility because it
Oh,
looks like
wow.
we've got a really nice highway that we can take.
Marshal
That's a direct
station's-
line.
Oops. Oh, I'm making the APC go. The Marshal station's right where I put your APC, and the medical facility is now. So we're going
Yeah,
there.
we're just gonna take 5 up.
Taking Highway 5 all the way there.
I like that you move the APC like a first-person shooter without rotating it. So you're literally using the same, like, you know what I'm talking about, where you don't move the looking thing. where
Oh,
you
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
All right, so you head back down Highway 5 to the medical facility. And this guy, like I said, he's passing in and out of consciousness. He's in rough shape. You shot his hand off, Hammer. You're very happy with your handiwork.
Yeah.
And you make your way to the San
Nothing.
Rocco
They gave him nothing for.
San Rocco Medical Facility. So it's a small hospital. It's 1 story. And the parking lot is like empty. It's dead. The lights are on. You shining into the night. There's no ambulances there. You can see through the windows. It looks like it's pretty barren.
Place
Y'all-
looks dead.
Y'all gonna file out and go on in?
No, we're letting them off.
Oh, you're just kicking them out? Okay.
Don't let
Yeah.
the door hit you in the ass.
All right. So you just
Good luck, boys. Sorry about the
I will literally kick him out as he
communication there.
exits.
you should do like a Uncle Phil, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and like just throw him. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab one side, Hammer grabs the other side, we just toss them out.
Whew.
All right. Oh, boom! He thuds into the snow, onto the concrete,
It was ice to meet you.
and the back of the APC just like closes, and you
Yeah.
guys just like burn out of there. Is that what you're doing?
Oh
Look
yeah.
at this. Big
I-
fucking hero.
depends
saving
on
people
who's
tonight.
driving.
Are you
I
one of them?
I can take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel. Chaplain, take the wheel.
Chappie, take the wheel.
All right, off to that Marshal station.
All right, over to the Marshal station. Like he just kicked him out. That was interesting. Was not expecting that.
You got a heart of gold, Cap.
Hey, we took him there.
We did.
All right, so you guys make your way to the local Marshal station. So this is the local law. These are the folks who look after law and order here on Arrakis.
Dun dun.
So single-story building, front entrance.
The Atreides.
through the Atreides, through the window, you can see that there's a reception desk, and there's it looks like a frazzled receptionist sitting there. She's answering the phones, and she's like taking notes, and you see her shaking her head and like looking all confused, and putting the phone down and then picking it up again and answering it. And yeah, what do you want to do? Who's going in? Who's all
Does
going
she
in?
look like? Does she look like Annie Potts from Ghostbusters?
Oh yes.
No, she looks more like the secretary from
Wiig from
Ferris
Ghostbusters?
Bueller's Day Off.
Okay.
Do you want any of us hanging out back here, or should we all just go in?
Depends on you. Do you feel like hanging out here, or do you all want to pile in? I know,
love the dog
Chaplain,
pile.
you're taking point.
I'll stick by with the vehicle, sir.
Sounds
So much-
good,
so much to watch it.
Iona.
You wish for me to open the door?
Yeah, and you can talk to that frantic lady.
I will be more than happy to do so.
Who's disappointingly not like Annie Potts.
Fine, she's Annie Potts.
Hey, Doughboy, don't worry. You're just all by yourself out here amidst all the insurrection. You're gonna be fine.
Iona tries to look like really tough, but fails miserably.
I mean, Dante's obviously with Hammer, so
It's all on you, Iona, if something happens to this vehicle. You remember that.
No pressure. All the pressure.
You got it. Affirmative.
Hey,
Schmeckelly there. He's just going crazy on this.
hey Dante.
yeah.
I'm gonna share a special card with you. Just for you, okay?
Ooh.
He's got a
Favoritism.
secret. He's got a secret.
Where are you? Oh, my
Kansas City.
B. There you go. So that's just for you. You should see it now. It's under the folder story cards. You should see a
Ooh.
story card there for Dante.
Sounds like a traitor card.
Go ahead and adjust things accordingly, okay?
Okay.
Cool. All right. So you're walking in, Chaplain?
Yes.
Chappy? All right, so you walk in, and yeah, there's this frazzled, middle-aged woman. She's answering the phone. What? Looting? Where? And she's and she hangs up the phone, and it immediately rings again. She looks up at you. So what do you? The phone's been off the hook all night. What do you want? What's?
We wish to exchange information with your facility.
What?
We are
My facility?
Yes.
It doesn't talk. What do you want? I'm busy, and the
Oh.
phone's ringing all the time. She's looking at the phone. She's looking at you. She's looking at the phone. She picks it up and she just hangs it up without answering it. It just keeps ringing.
You do not have a mother installed.
No. What? A mother?
Who is your person in charge?
She lets out a big sigh. She's completely annoyed with you. It's Marshall Manning. He's in charge. Marshall Manning.
May I speak with him?
Fine. He's in the bullpen behind me. You can't. He's the only one back there. All the other marshals are out in the town. There's looting. There's riots. There's talk of monsters running around. The phone doesn't stop ringing with all this chatter.
What is this talk of monsters?
I don't know. I'm not taking it seriously. I'm not taking notes on this. It's kids playing pranks. There's no monsters.
Yes. Interesting.
Most
Thank
people
you
think
for
you're
your
the
time.
monsters. And she points at you, referring to you as
Okay.
Lorraine.
All right.
I prefer the term artificial.
Hoorah!
Damn right.
Iona from outside. Hey,
That's rude.
I resemble that remark. All right, so you go into the bullpen behind her. It's a big, wide open room, white paneled. There's desks scattered all about, and you see an older gentleman. It looks like he's like in his 60s. He's wearing a cowboy hat. He's got a big mustache, and he looks up at the group of you. What is it? Is it 4 of you? Iona's the only one who stayed back. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
courageously he stayed back.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
inch your way in, or are you just staying at the APC, freezing your butt out?
I will stay here.
All right. He kind of leans up from a desk chair, lets out a big squeak when he does so. What can I do for you? What I owe the pleasure these Marines come to my station tonight.
Big, strong, strapping Marines.
He's unbuttoning his
Yeah.
shirt as he says that. Yes.
He's got no shirt.
Yeah. Why are the Marines knocking on my door tonight?
Hello, my name is Chaplin. I would
Hello,
like to introduce you to my Captain Silva.
All right.
Yeah, I'm Silva.
Yeah, okay.
We're looking for this guy, and I pull out the picture of Reese.
Yeah, we picked him up last night. He, one hell of a bender. Yeah, he's been sleeping it off in the cell over there.
How long's he been in there?
All day. He was in
Mind
rough
if we
shape
talk to
when we
him?
picked him up. Yeah. You can talk to him if he's awake.
Would this cowboy describe it as ridden hard and put away wet?
Yes, ridden hard and put away. But I think it's the best way to sum him up.
That is not proper care of equestrian beings.
Yeah. Iona's just looking through the window.
Iona,
I'm not here, but I'm totally there. Yeah,
you better be paying attention to that vehicle.
I am, sir.
So,
Best be.
let me pull you over to the San Rocco. No, not San Rocco Medical Facility. It's the Marshall Station that we're on. All right, you're on the Marshall Station now. So you got the bullpen in the middle. And he goes, well, he's over in them holding cells over there. I think holding cell number 4, I believe. Here, let me escort you. I'll let you in.
Ignore that esoteric symbol at the bottom left.
Yeah, that's a turn tracker.
We were summoning a demon from another dimension, but ignore that, please.
He closes the door behind him.
I mean, so long as you're in a commie, you do whatever you want with the demon.
The boys get all hopped up on maple syrup.
Iona, shut your pop hole.
Yes, sir.
All right. No, that's the new turn tracker I've implemented in the game. Honestly, it follows your token around. The esoteric symbol behind me kind of kicks it, breaks the seal. All right, so he leads you over the holding area, and he's like, so what's going on here? He's talking, making chit chat as you guys go, why is nobody allowed off planet? Why did you put a halt to all that?
It is standard protocol whenever we believe that anyone may
Hey,
escape.
Hammer, why don't you take care of this one? Answer all his questions.
You just cut off
Chaplain, I need your help over here in Cell 4.
Sir, the
Yes.
answer I generally understand is people above my pay grade say to do it because they tell me to.
Okay. Well, I hear them UPP are on their way here, and I think it'd be best if we all make our way off planet, don't you?
What?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned,
These
I'd love to
colors
see the
don't
ones-
run, all right? These colors don't run.
But
He
I'm
gets it.
yeah,
John,
that's fine for
they get
Marines.
it.
What about civilians? These
Get
poor
behind
folks.
the Marines.
These poor folks.
Right.
Pop a shot off if you can.
You
First
heard
one's
what
in,
happened
last one's
over
out.
there? You heard what happened over the neighboring sector?
I ain't heard shit. I'm on duty.
All right, tough guy.
What happened?
So Silva and Chaplin, you're continuing on to the cells, and what Hammer and Dante, are you kind of talking to this Marshal as they do so?
Oh yeah. I'm talking them up.
All right, so you guys make your way to holding cell 4. It's dimly lit. There's bars on the cell. The Marshal gave you a key, so you can go in there and talk to him. You see Reese. He's lying on the cot. He's got his back to you, and looks like he's still sleeping.
Hello, Reese. Wake up.
You he doesn't respond. Both of you go ahead and make me an observation roll, please.
Is there a third person with us?
I believe it's just the two of you, isn't it? Silva and Chaplin?
Yeah.
Dante, did you go with them?
I'm with Hammer.
Of course you are.
Chaplin nails it. Go ahead, Cap. Make me an observation, please. Chaplin, you notice as you're speaking to Reese, you notice that there is dried blood underneath him on the floor.
It appears there may have been an accident.
Oh, what kind of accident?
I am unsure, but anything that could cause bleeding may not be good for a human being such as yourself. Would you like me to go and investigate?
That sounds like a plan. Tell me what you find.
I will.
So
It could be anything, running from a knife wound to a disease.
Chaplain, you enter the cell with the key that the marshal gave you. I'm going to say that Hammer and Dante, you guys are kind of bring at the rear. You're making your way down the whole holding area now. For talking to the old Marshal Manning. And you go in there, Chaplain, and you get closer, and you kind of nudge his shoulder to wake him up, and he's unresponsive, and you roll him over, and his face and hands have been completely chewed off, and there's just a hole left in his chest, and his ribs are bent outward.
The fuck?
Silva,
Manning, what'd you do to this man?
Chaplain, you turn back to Silva, who's standing in the doorway, and you notice above her, there's like this big, slimy, 2-meter long, bloated hammock suspended by resin webbing above the door. And all of a sudden, this like slime plops down and drips down on Silva's shoulder as you notice this. And suddenly, as that happens, the sack pulses and writhes, and out pops this strange creature with a big elongated head that's all black and a big pointy tail, and it drops down next to Silva.
Captain, look out!
And we're going to combat.
Yay!
Oh, I'm looking.
Awesome.
Oh, I got these maps archived. I forgot. Hold on. One
Wiki
moment.
tool.
Pumped.
What did I name these? What did I name my maps? Not that. Time to find Matt's maps that he used previously.
Dun dun dun.
Did you check your folder that says Ski Trip 1998?
Not yet.
It's good. No one ever goes in that folder.
Oh my god.
Jeff gets it.
Jeff gets it. Oh,
Yeah.
did I delete it? I wouldn't have deleted anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I found it.
Right where
There
I
it
put it.
is.
All right, so we're gonna go into
Ski Trip 1998.
It was Ski Trip 1998. We're gonna go into initiative here. Let me get the proper tokens on the thing.
Do you still want me to pull a card, even though I'm like in the?
Yeah, because you can make your way and you're gonna hear gunfire.
Oh yeah.
All right,
good call,
so everybody
sorry.
gets a card. You remember how this works? Everybody gets a card, 1 through 10. I'm gonna add you all to the turn order. All
Do
right.
I enter in my card number or?
Hold on one moment. Let me get you on the map. There's a map. So now I'll get you guys all on the turn order. And you can go ahead and enter your card, please.
So just press on initiative card on the sheet,
You
not
can
initiative dice.
You can fill in the number on the card. There's a card in your hand that I dealt you. Everybody should have one card. And you can go ahead and plug that number into onto your character on the initiative board.
I don't see Silva.
All right. That's the last guys. Hold on. Let me grab all y'all. Those are the last guys who did this. That big esoteric symbol. All right, now you should have Silva's there. Chaplain's at the dead body. Hammer and Dante are down the hall, and Iona's outside.
He's heroically outside.
Heroically.
So heroic.
So Silva and not Chaplain. Silva, you're going to take a stress die. And please go ahead and make me a panic roll when you see this thing. Chaplain, you don't panic. You're fine. Chaplain, you don't panic. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really affect you. But you see this thing and it slithers down right next to Silva and nestles next to her. Does everybody have their turn order plugged in? I'm missing a...
I don't know how to do it. Like,
What's your number?
oh, how do I find my number?
It's in your hand. So along the bottom of roll 20, there should be a card with a 1 in it in all of your hands. Just click on that card and tell me the number that's on there.
Ah, okay.
I entered it, but it's not.
You got yours on?
Weird.
Okay, I see Chaplin's on there. I see Iona's. I see Silva's.
Typed it in like 3 times, but it won't.
Yeah, I have a
stick.
7.
I had a 7 show up on my screen too.
Oh,
Did you?
there's only one of each card.
I'm not.
It might be taking a second. It looks like it's punching it in, but it's taking.
So
a
I
second.
go to initiative, I click on draw, right?
No, I dealt you all one. I dealt you all a card.
It's above your picture.
What's-
in roll 20.
Oh, I got a 9. Okay.
Okay, so lower is better. I got a 1. Yeah. All right, so lower is better. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start the first turn with the Silva and Chaplin in there, and I'm gonna let Hammer and Iona, or Hammer and Dante, will come up on the scene. You guys are kind of down the hallway, and Iona, it'll take you a turn or 2 to get there. Does that make sense? Does that work?
Totally tracks.
Totally tracks. All right, so this thing slithers down next to you, Silva, and it's gonna attack. It's gonna attack you. All right. This strange alien creature.
No, not all right, Matt. I feel like we're playing the last one.
This strange alien creature. Oh, let me go to that in the book here. Pardon me.
It's remember too that like one of the things lets you switch initiatives.
Yep. Oh yeah, you guys should all have the cheat sheet there in front of you and
Yeah,
what you
yeah.
can do in combat. Have your cheat sheets ready. We're entering combat. All right. So I get to roll on a table for what this thing does.
Oh, it has like an AI sort of.
Yeah, kind of. You roll a d6
That's cool.
and the table dictates what attack it does. So it's random. I can't choose to do like the worst attack possible.
Yeah,
every
yeah,
round.
that's wicked cool though. I like that.
All right, so it's next to you, Silva. Let's roll to see what it does. 5. All right, so 5. Capture for the hive. The xenomorph attacks with its venom spiked tail with 10 base dice damage. Ooh. If the attack causes any damage, the xeno pulls its punch, so only 1 point of damage is inflicted, and the paralyzing venom takes effect. The victim must make a stamina roll for rounds that they remain to stand up, and then they fall unconscious for 1 shift. All right, so it's going to stab you with its tail. Let's see what happens. With 10 dice. That's crazy, man. Can it get a single success on there? It gets 2 successes. All right.
Captain, look out! As
So-
I'm going to use my bodyguard ability.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
go ahead and read out what that does.
You're the man,
someone within
Chaplin.
short range of you is hit by an attack. You can dive in to take the hit. Roll for mobility. It doesn't count as an action in combat. If you roll 1 or more 6, you take the hit instead. You can push the roll. Actually, I can push the roll. but-
Unfortunately, you're not in short range, Chaplin. You're in a different range band.
Okay.
Darn.
But he screams, "Look out!"
Look out! So, Silva. You rolled your armor. That's
Yeah.
okay. So you block 2 points of damage.
Oh, nice. That's good actually.
That is good. So you've actually stopped the attack. You effectively stopped the attack with your armor because I rolled 2 successes, so one's to hit and one's to go through. So that's actually 2 points of damage. So your armor stops. The tail like bounces off of your armor as you kind of like turn your back to it, and it hits like the thickest piece of armor on you,
Nice.
and it screams. Chaplin, now you can go.
Look
Yeah,
out!
I'm gonna move closer.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna clearly her life is in danger, and so I'm going to use my cutting torch on it.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't count as a weapon because I don't have any weapons.
So. Oh yeah, you have no weapons whatsoever on you. Yeah, you have no weapons. That's right. I forgot. You're the character that starts with no weapons whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, for flavor, I'm just gonna light up the cutting torch and go at it, but it would be like a barehanded attack, right?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me like a melee attack. I forgot
Fun.
that you had no weapons.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's fine.
Nice. Good on you.
All right, so you hit it with your cutting torch. We'll say that it does base 2 damage. So you can make that 3 damage with your extra success. But it has armor, so let's roll its armor. It soaks up 1 point of damage.
Cool.
But that means we now get acid. Oh, look at the little blood shoot out. We now get acid splash.
So cool.
Sweet.
So the 2 of you are going to get exposed to acid bleeding out on you.
It's the wrong kind of acid.
Yeah. So let's do some acid damage.
Oh no.
You want to do some acid damage together?
All right.
Yeah, sounds like fun. Crapola.
Oh my god, I got no successes on acid?
Nice.
You're
Lucky.
just sputtering in the wrong direction, apparently.
So the acid shoots at you and it kind of just like sinks into your armor and sizzles.
Sick.
Captain, I advise you take a step back and discharge your firearm.
Well, it's Iona's turn. Iona, you're outside, and you can hear this like screaming and like you guys could talk out of turn on this too. Like
Yeah.
shouting
So
your
I'm gonna
comms,
assume-
like, get the hell in here!
Yeah,
What
so
the
I'm
hell
gonna
is
assume
that
like I'm like
killing?
Captain. And so I sort of like shit, and like I rush out of the APC, and make my way into the building.
Okay.
And so I have to rush past all these people, don't I? Like that are in the building.
Well, it's not a lot. It's pretty barren in there.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell them anything. I'm just gonna scream running through with my smart gun as it like
Ah!
as it's like powering up with its like 200 rounds.
Yes.
And so does that get me into at least like a far enough like a long range zone or like a medium zone?
No,
or like,
not this round.
Where does
Next,
that put me?
next
Yeah.
round, you'll be able to gauge a combat.
Basically, I'll just like pop in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
Dante, you're down the hallway, so I'll let you. You can run up and you could fire from like this range band that you're in this round if you want to. So you're at the doorway. You're looking in. This thing's inside the room, and you're in the hallway. And you could shoot from here if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, Dante. Yeah, just gonna go
Light
at
them up.
light them up, like it's the 4th of July.
Dante, why did
Except I'm not gonna use the grenade launcher because everyone's there.
you
Said
Like
I'll
the
be
4th
using
of
my
July.
pulse rifle.
Yeah.
Why do you have this esoteric symbol underneath you?
Ominous.
He's
I'm
secretly
telling
the
you.
Doom guy.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
success.
The Slayer.
So you
Yeah.
hit it.
Success. It's armor piercing.
Yes, it is. It does not stop it. So you've got 3 damage there. So 3 damage hits
Die,
it.
motherfucker, die!
We're gonna roll for acid splash.
I
again.
just when did we have the animation where it's like is like blah, blah.
I did it just for this game. I added all these things like music
Love
and
it.
animations and the
So much
turn
fun.
tracker.
It's so
Yes.
cool.
All right, so we're gonna take some acid damage here, Silva and Captain. So let's roll your armor, please. So your armor soaks up 1. You don't have any armor, do you, Chaplain?
No, I am not in possession of any body armor, Mother.
Don't call me.
It's weird you call Matt mom.
Yeah, it is.
Like just outside of the game too.
Only on weekends, man.
So
You have hurt my darling boy. Prepare to die.
So it does 1 point of acid splash damage, but your armor stopped it. But Chaplain
Nice.
does not have armor, so Chaplain, you take a hit point off.
Okay.
Chaplain, I'm gonna remind you of your
Oh yeah.
card.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Silva, you're up. You keep people running in. They keep shooting at this thing, and acid just keeps shooting out on you.
Well, to be fair, I don't have a ranged weapon on me at this very moment.
What? You don't?
No, I only have my combat knife.
Oh my god.
Because I never declared I was suiting up in the vehicle.
All right, swing it out with your knife, Captain.
Yeah, this was supposed to be just an
This thing's
interrogation.
got acid for blood.
Yeah. It's gonna be knife work.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. What's that sound?
Yes.
All right, so that's for the 3 damage total, but it's not armor piercing.
No, it sure isn't.
So let's roll our armor. I have an armor button. Let's use my armor button. It stops all but 1 point of damage. And more acid splashes your way.
Oh boy.
All right, let's roll it. Wow, you're rolling good for armor. Your armor again absorbs
'Cause
and
I'm a
soaks up
captain.
all of
Tough
the
as
acid
shit.
damage. Holy shit. You're doing
Captain
really good.
Armor.
I have this armor that's far superior.
All right, hammer
Alright.
time. You can run down the hall and
Shoulder to shoulder with Dante. Smart
Yeah.
gun out.
Are you just gonna unload on this thing?
Of course I am.
You're seeing like little smoke fizzling off of Chaplin and Silva. Like, don't shoot, don't shoot. And you're just...
Hey man, if Cap is in there in the thick of it with a knife,
Oh,
that
yeah?
means we're doing the right thing.
She's a badass motherfucker.
I know.
Like, you look at your knife and like the edge is like sizzling and like smoking and it's all like misshapen. It's like the metal is melting and dripping off of pieces of it.
Here we go.
Your knife is effectively useless after cutting this. Yeah. So that's 4 damage total, which can be
PP.
enough to kill this
AP.
thing. It's armor piercing.
What the hell is that?
So
Wait, what the hell is that?
hammer
You just killed the
charges.
shit out of that.
Hammer
Yeah, I don't care
charges
what it
in,
is. It's dead.
unloads. Oh, and there's no acid for the last one. Are you kidding? I'm rolling terrible for acid tonight. This thing is dead. Whatever it was is lying down on the floor. It's a heap. It's a mass. There's like smoke sizzling up out of the ground. It's burning pieces of the floor away from it all around it. Iona, you come barreling around the corner and see whatever the hell it is lying there.
I'm like, what the fuck do you guys do to him?
I'm gonna.
I go ahead and I drag the body of Reese over towards the alien,
Yep.
or the dead alien, and I use my cutting torch to set his clothes on fire.
So you guys watch Chaplin walk over and he just sets Reese on fire.
And I drag him over to where the alien is, so
Ah.
that to set the alien on fire too.
Oh, the hell?
When actually Hammer and Dante, you're both gonna gain a stress for seeing that thing when it was alive. Iona, you're seeing it dead, so you're not gonna get a stress. But Hammer and Dante get a stress for seeing this thing when they first come up on the scene.
I want
Just
to
go
walk
ahead and
out
mark
to the
that on your-
bullpen.
You're gonna head out to
And
the
I
bull.
I want to go out to the bullpen and I'm going to look for their first aid box and see if they got any antacids.
Oh,
They got any tubs?
so
Actually, I would like to see their med box.
And then if I find some, I'm going to come back and like make it rain on that alien. You know, because that's what you do with antacids.
yeah,
Then I'm going to pop a couple myself.
So you can walk over. Chaplin, as you're setting the clothes on fire, you start dragging it over to the alien, right? So you're witnessing this happen. He's dragging this body over and he's tossing it on top of this strange alien creature you've never encountered before. Jumped your captain. He's taken the body of one of the people you're supposed to bring back and he's burning it and tossing it on top of the alien.
So, I'm just putting it out there. This seems like some messed up intel.
Well, this is our guy. Or, well, it was.
Well, check his body, see if he's got anything on him that leads to the other people.
He's-
Why are you
he's-
setting him on
Chaplin,
fire?
what the hell are you
Chaplin?
burning him for?
Yeah, Chappie, check the pockets before you burn them. I don't care if you burn them.
I start removing any article of clothing that has any pockets in it,
So
and then I say, "Forgive me. I am worried about this acid spreading very quickly. We need to boil this away so that it is not as dangerous."
Chaplin, you're able to get a sidearm off of him. and you also find in his pocket a really, really old, tattered, crumpled up, folded over piece of paper. And you open it up and you read through this thing, and it looks like it's a breakup letter from like 30, 40
actually,
years ago.
Chaplin would just take anything and everything that's on there,
Yeah.
and stick it within his pockets.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to do everything he can to keep this acid that's probably oozing out from spreading around and potentially hurting everyone.
Hey, Chaplin, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you go take a look in the story cards section? There should be a card that's been shared with you right now.
Oh, okay.
As Chaplin's standing there over the fire, he's just watching it burn, and he's kind of spaced out, and he's like not really listening to the group of you as you're yelling at him to stop burning the body after he's rifled through the pockets.
So Iona's gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That dude traded so hard, he blew up from the inside, became a monster. And then we shot that monster in the face.
He sort of stares at you for a second. He's like, "Seems legit."
Science.
Science. Well, I'm gonna discard my combat knife into the pile of
Sure.
fire.
Burning acid.
Yeah.
Okay.
With another glorious day in the Corps.
Yeah, it is.
So,
But seriously, Dante, did you find anything in the med pack? I'm curious if they got good stuff here.
I mean, it's like all OSHA regulated bullshit. I mean, it's not like they got like, Marine Corps quality, med packs here. So it's like your generic. It's not even Tums. It's whatever the other bullshit antacid is. But no, they don't got anything good here.
you see Chaplin's head kind of click over twice like that, and he goes, "Identify target!" And he pulls out the pistol that he grabbed, and he fires it at the first person closest to him.
I just dropped the stats for the pistol in chat there for you, Chaplin. Everybody take a stress. You take a stress when one of your teammates attacks you. Chaplin has just drawn the gun, and he's opening fire on the group of you.
So this is okay. I was like, "What's happening?"
in the
So
holy hell?
synths are programmed against doing such things. Synths are not allowed to hurt people, if you remember from the movie Aliens, where he's got the little knife, that whole knife scene. And Chaplin's the same model as the Bishop model. He looks identical. He's Lance Henriksen. So he's just pulled the gun. He's gonna shoot someone. Who are you shooting? You can roll a die. I don't care. You can roll randomly.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it with the die roll.
So D4.
I got a D6 or a D3. Oh wait, no, I could just use roll 20.
Yeah. All right, you rolled a 4. Who's that? Is that Silva?
I don't know.
What?
You should probably should have picked.
Yeah, just go in order of what was the initiative order?
Oh,
Well, wouldn't that be me if you did 4?
initiative order?
Mm-hmm.
Next initiative would be Iona. After you is Iona. You gonna shoot Iona?
Or Iona's like, what happened?
Yeah. What's going on, guys? He just walks up and
Yeah.
he walk up to Chaplin, pointing a gun at you, and he fires. Go ahead and
Oh no.
make a ranged attack. You get a +1 bonus die for the pistol. I know it's not programmed in your sheet because you're.
It is now.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and roll an attack against old Iona.
Oh man.
That's a hit. So that's for 2 points of damage, Iona. You can roll your armor if you'd like to try to soak it up as you're trying to process what's happening here with Chaplin
Jesus.
unloading on you.
Ugh, I'm gonna push it. I mean, I have to, right? Wait, can you push armor rolls?
You can't push armor rolls.
I take it then. Right
So
to
a
the
point of
dome.
damage. Iona's hit.
Oh!
Chaplin. You guys are all
Okay.
kind of panicking right now. Like this
It's really sad because Chaplin's my buddy.
this is even worse. You guys are all kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Like Chaplin can't attack us. He's not programmed to do so. He doesn't even carry weapons.
Do I take stress for that?
for your
'Cause
buddy
I
attacking
suffered
you.
da-
No,
yeah,
you
'cause
all
I
take
suffered damage.
You all take stress. Yeah. Yeah, you do actually. I'm sorry. Everybody took damage on that last encounter. Took a stress every time you took a point of damage.
Yeah, so I actually have 2 stress then.
Oh. Well, Iona, we're gonna say it's your turn because Chaplain went and you were next to turn order. So you just got fired on. You're hit. You're bleeding. Chaplain's holding a gun and pointing it at you. It's smoking.
So Iona's gonna reactively unleash his smart gun at Chaplin with full auto.
Well, full auto. So what full auto means is you can attack multiple targets.
It also gives me +2 though.
You also take a stress when you use full auto.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So give yourself another stress and roll full auto with your +2.
So I have 3 stress now.
Yeah.
And so
So
when
hit the weapon button and it should throw the stress in there.
the attack button, right?
Yes, the attack button for that.
And I'm gonna
that
modify
gun.
by 2, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh! Hits for 4 points of damage on Chaplain. And Chaplain, you have no armor, do you? And you're already down a hit point?
Yep, so I have 6 hit points and I've taken 6 damage.
Oh, so we gotta go to the synth table? Because you're broken, right?
Yep. I
I
have
didn't know I
that.
was gonna kill Adam. I feel horrible about that.
Oh, wait.
He shot you first. It was fair.
It's fair.
It
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, can I, instead of dealing damage, can I do a stunt?
What stunt do you want to do?
Well, couldn't I exchange initiative with him so he can't go next time? It'll be me first again?
So you want to do that instead of shooting at him? Because you shot him.
No, because
So you
the
wanna-
stunts still do 1 damage, right? It'll always do 1 damage. And then for every additional, you can do a stunt.
So you don't
So I'd
want to.
let-
You don't want to do the 4. You don't want to kill it. Well, he's not
I don't wanna
dead.
do-
He's not.
I don't want to
dead.
do 4. Well, so this is actually a little bit more like metagaming too. I want to do 3 damage, and then exchange initiative, so I go next time before him.
Wouldn't that be your full action, like your attack action to exchange initiative?
No, it's just a stunt on a successful.
Oh, it's one of your stunts. Yeah. So how much damage you doing to him total? 3.
So 3, you inflict. So I do the 1 damage, inflict 2, which is 3, which
Yeah.
is a stunt, and then exchange initiative for my 4th.
So where do you want to go on the initiative order? You
I
wanna go
just
in
flip.
front of
I
him
literally
now?
just flip with Chaplin. So he's now 6 and I'm now 3.
All right. Well, he's had his turn, so it's now going to go to Dante. Dante. So this is playing out in front of you. What do you want to do?
Clear the area! Clear the area!
Dante is gonna tackle him. He wants to
Yeah.
tackle him and disarm him. He wants to put him in basically a chokehold if he can, or something.
Yeah,
He
you
wants
can
to basically
tackle him.
disable.
And you guys can also start throwing manipulation or command at him to try and get to him. Try to figure out what's going on. Why are you doing this?
No, I'm not any good at that, but I am
All right,
good
so
at
go in
beating
there
the
and
crap out of
tackle him.
people. Yeah, so it'd be combat, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming I can't use command unless it's my turn.
Correct. You can use it in turn.
Okay.
Dante, go ahead and roll me hit the stress or panic button. I'm sorry, on your character sheet.
Panic at
Panic.
the disco.
Only 4? Wow. You rolled a 2? Oh, 1? That's disappointing. All right, you don't panic. You hold it together. How disappointing, Dante. All right, so you jump and run.
We're Marines, Matt.
You tackle.
Hoorah!
You tackle Chaplain to the ground. Chaplain, there's stuff you get to. Is it on your turn that you get to do stuff? Is that
Yes.
on your story? I'm just. That's
Yes,
on your
it's
story
on my
card. Okay, cool. So we jump to Silva. Silva, you can issue a command right now. It's your turn.
Evacuate! Evacuate! Retreat! Retreat!
So what are you saying to Chaplain? I'm gonna call him Chamberlain. Chaplain,
What do you?
Oh
call
wait,
it
I should
again?
be flipped by the way for initiative.
you're before him now, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're
I'll,
before.
I'll change it.
I'm not
Yeah.
changing. I just moved you up, Ken. I didn't change your
okay.
number. I just moved you physically on the turn order.
Sorry,
just-
ignore me then.
Okay, Silva, what are you?
What are you calling yourself? Artificial human? Chaplain?
Chaplain, what do you how do you want to be referred to as?
Oh, I didn't hear. What was that?
What were you calling yourself? Artificial human?
Artificial person.
Artificial person. All right. Listen here, artificial person. Man up.
All right, with
Quit
that,
your whining and tell us what's happening.
You think you're talking to Chaplin? You're not fucking talking to Chaplin now, are you? Evacuate! Evacuate immediately! Retreat!
after you're done shouting that, your eyes roll back forward in your head, and you come to, and all of a sudden you're Chaplin. Once again.
Oh. Hello, Dante.
Dante's laying on top of you. Iona's bleeding and has a gun pointed at you. Hammer's got a gun pointed at you.
What is your malfunction?
Cap, do you want me to blow this tin can away before we get another malfunction?
Oh, shit. Hold on. Because I just saw I got a face hugger. That's not good.
Oh, roll panic. I don't think you're fine. You hold it together.
Okay.
You have to roll over a 7 for panic to actually happen. So as long as you roll like 1 through 6, you're good.
Look here, Chaplain. You have some explaining to do. You just shot at one of your fellow officers.
Yes.
There's no ad about it. He shot him, Cap.
Yeah, Iona's like looking at the holes in his body, being like,
I'm poking a
"Why?"
finger in the bullet hole.
You fuck.
Sticking
He's like,
Taking
"No,
the gun
stop."
away from him.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
take the
appears-
pistol away.
It appears that I have some rogue, derelict algorithms within my system.
I'll hand the gun to Silva. Here, Captain. Just in case you need it.
Again, rogue algorithms. He's not programmed to hurt living beings.
Do these things have an off button?
Yeah.
You better be flushing that
I'm
rogue
bored in the
algorithm
chrome.
out.
I am afraid that I cannot use that so myself. But perhaps if someone was capable enough, they could.
I don't know you boys well enough. Who's got some tech comm?
Comtech.
Sure.
I think
What I
Chaplin's
said.
Chaplin
She
has the best.
said TechCom, Matt.
Yeah, I think Chaplin has the best Comtech in your party.
Sir, I have an excellent tech skill right here. And he just points the barrel at his skull.
Right up against you. Put it right up against. Press it up against his.
Guaranteed lack of malfunction from here on out. You just say
That's
the
not
word.
the tech comm I'm talking about.
That's the lead solution I like.
But maybe it's the tech comm you need, sir.
Stand down. Who's got tech comm? You got tech comm. You got tech comm.
I ain't got tech comm.
If I
I got a
were,
grenade launcher.
Well, that's good tech comm.
Hey Chaplin, you get a story point, by the way.
good. If I were capable,
Let's see what I can do.
If I were capable of emotion, I would be experiencing a grand amount of remorse, for I am preferable to Iona.
All right, so Silva, you made a contact roll. What were you trying to do? Fix his rattled
Fix
brains?
Whatever stuff is inside him.
Yeah,
that needs
you're
to be
poking around in
evacuated.
there. As far as you can tell, Chaplin looks like Chaplin on the inside. From what you can see.
Fantastic.
I mean, I have heavy machinery. Does that help at all?
No.
No, okay, I didn't think so.
Hey, Dante. Don't forget that story card I shared with you.
I know.
All right, just saying. I'm just saying.
I know that's why I did a thing earlier.
Oh, okay. I see what you did now. Very good. I missed that.
Yeah, you did.
I missed that. Give yourself a story point.
Yeah, do.
Very good. Now I get it. Okay. What do y'all want to do? You've got Reese is dead. You've killed this strange creature that's got acid for blood. Your synthetic has opened fire on the one that considers him their closest friend. What the fuck is
So-
going on here?
Iona's gonna start whining, like mewling like a little baby. He needs medical attention, and he's trying to be cool about it, but he can't help himself.
Sounds.
Yes.
And Chaplain, you heal 2 hit points with that contact roll, by the way.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're back. You're up 2 more hit points.
Oh, great! So he's like fucking dandy.
Yeah.
No, I still have 3 points of damage on me.
But Iona's lying on the floor. I'm shot. And Chaplain is your best medic in the party. So the guy who just shot you's walking over to see.
Do I let it up, Captain?
Perhaps I could make it up to you, Iona.
Don't touch me, synthetic.
Damn. I don't know what's colder, that or outside.
I'm gonna give Iona another story point.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Please, I do know.
You want me to
that.
just burn the wound? I mean, I'm no medic, but I'll do that much for you.
I mean, I got a cutting tool. I can, I can.
God help me.
Are you saying we need to amputate?
Helpful Marines.
Silva, you're also getting a story point in this whole exchange.
Please allow me to fix this. I can even take the pain away.
What's your call, Captain?
Yeah,
Letting him up?
he's gonna look puppy dog face.
While they're all arguing about that, I'm shooting myself up with a stim. This is
Sure. Are you going
nonsense.
around the corner, or like you being discreet, or are you just like right then and there you're rolling up your sleeve?
I like halfway turn around, but I think if any of these people worked with me, it's just like, no, this is too much. Like, there's a weird alien and all this other stuff. It is, it's marine regulated. This was given to me as.
Hammer takes his belt off, puts it around, it's in his teeth, and
I just shoot up.
Just shoot up there in front of everybody.
This is not the way it's supposed to go.
So you get to reduce your stress by using your signature item, right? That's your signature item, is your drugs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is Iona still whining?
Chaplain.
Sit fu Iona SITFU.
Yes.
Suck it the fuck up.
Isn't there a medic or a doctor in this goddamn place?
Chaplain puts on the mustache that Iona gave him.
Yes.
I would like to make amends, please.
Who's
Oh,
this?
man.
As I.
Wait one moment here. I'm gonna get out my lighter and cigarettes. Take my
Any,
sweet time.
Oh, this is cool. So everyone's just
Contemplating
gonna chill out
The
while I
mysteries
bleed
of
out?
life as I hear Iona whining in the background.
So you
This
like
is a good
one's shooting up, one's
cigarette.
smoking.
You're chain smoking while I shoot up.
Oh,
Everyone's doing their assorted drugs while I.
Let me tell you a story all about how my life got turned right upside down.
I'm gonna kind of tap my cigarette, look over at Iona. Did you say something, Iona?
Cap, I'm dying. I'm dying here. Help me
You're
out.
barely bleeding.
Oh.
I'm barely living.
Cap, do you want me to field dress that?
I'm gonna go ahead and, since I'm a chain smoker, my cigarette's already done, and I'm gonna put it out with my shoe. All right, Chaplain.
So
Since your head's screwed on right now, I suppose you can see to Iona.
It is.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Silva and Hammer, you both reduce your stress by 1 for pulling on your signature items.
I'm gonna make sure to pat Chaplain down before I let him up.
Sure.
See if he's got anything else on him.
What's your signature?
I'm assuming you don't have any
Dante?
weapons on you, right?
Oh,
Dante can reduce stress just by being around
It
us.
was just the pistol, and I honestly don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
You can get up and do your thing now. This reminds me of a time, and I'll go into a story about.
are you using banter?
Oh yeah.
All right. So he's using a thing to relieve everybody's stress. Between fights, you release the tension in your team with some friendly banter. Your stress level and the stress level of everyone in short range of you drops 2 steps for every turn spent in a safe place.
Wow.
Oddly
That's
enough, this is
amazing.
not the most foobarred mission I've ever been on.
I don't
Yeah.
know if this is a safe place. Maybe you might want to use it in the APC.
Okay, fine.
I'll let you hold on to it, but you can go back to your APC and just kind of like relieve
Yeah, patch him up in the
Attention.
APC.
So, did anybody help Iona?
Yes.
Okay. Is he good? Did you heal him?
Reluctantly.
Did you roll?
Wait. The synth touched me? You guys just let him do this after he, shot me?
How about you just
I mean-
whine more, Silva?
What is this? He literally shot me, and now you're letting him patch me up. I don't know what he's doing.
Friendly fire happens.
But I am wearing the gift you gave me.
We're watching Iona,
So you
just like we watched him shoot you.
Iona starts to, silently sob. Like, he's not
Iona.
arguing. He's not, saying anything funny. He's literally just crying quietly now.
You are
give me
10
a
ply,
signal,
bud.
Iona. I'll do what needs doing.
You get 1 hit
10.
point back,
Ply.
Iona.
Man up, Sergeant. Man up.
Boy. Alright, so I get 1 health back.
Yep.
That's all that I took from you, right?
It was a major hit point though. It was a lot.
Shot to the
You
heart,
were
man.
his closest friend. You took
Yeah,
part of the
you-
damage.
You were my buddy. And you shot me. The little
Hammer would
bastard
never shoot
shot
me.
No, man.
Alright, so we going back to the APC?
So you found one of the 4 rogue marines. Marshal Manning's like, what the tarnation was going on back there?
Is he coming? he's coming-
Foghorn leg captain.
Rats. You got big rats,
Rats?
Marshall.
What do you guys do with the alien? Is it still back there? What's burning
No,
a hole in my floor?
Rats.
Chaplain will not allow that to. So
There's already acid burning through your floor.
Acid from what?
Rats.
When's the last time you checked on Reese?
Oh, I don't know. This morning.
Ah.
so over the radio, Chaplain says, in order to stop any further panic, I would keep him in the office. He may not be able to handle it like us conditioned Marines.
Is he the captain or are you the captain?
He's the captain now. I am the captain now.
Yeah.
I am concerned for his mental health.
Why are you letting this synthetic push you around, Captain?
Nobody's pushing me anywhere. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Thank you, Iona. That will be all.
One Iona.
Yeah.
Iona,
He's gonna
you
start.
something.
He's gonna start kind of shoving his way through past you. Like, what's going on? What happened back there? What were you firing on? Let me back there. And he's like pushing his way past the 5 of you.
Big rats. It's a
Manny.
mess.
So are you? And
I
what
wanna
are you doing
see
with the? Are you taking Reese's body and the xenomorph's body out, or what are you doing with this stuff?
Oh, it's in a burning hole in the ground.
Well,
Yeah, I
there's a
think
fire.
Chaplain-
I ain't
Chaplain
touching
burned the
that.
shit
Why
out
does
of
it smell like fire back there?
Smells
I wanna
Crazy
get on
alien
here.
rats. They self-immolate.
Might want to get on your foghorn that some of these monsters they're talking about
Monsters?
may not be child's play.
What in tarnation?
Hey, Captain, should we let our commanding officer know that we've located one of the 4 fugitives?
Yeah,
And
let's
ask
get
for,
back to our vehicle and
Directions.
let Manning do whatever Manning's gonna do.
Remember, I only do 2 accents, right?
Yep.
No.
Southern
Southern
girl.
and very southern.
Southern and very southern.
Southern and very southern.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
He goes, let me back there. He starts pushing aside. He's like, what's burned? What is that?
This
I'm gonna do a pivot foot and accidentally trip him on the way out.
He's an
Just
old man.
just
he
so we
starts
can make it to
oh,
the
he
vehicle.
falls flat on his face. Oh,
Those Duke Marines are always getting him into trouble.
Eh.
So he's-
Sir,
is,
you're my hero, sir.
he
Is
starts running to
the-
the corner and he sees the smoke from the fire.
Move out. Move out. Get to the vehicle.
Are we investigating the other place now, sir?
So Chaplain.
I don't
is
know.
still-
I need to get my trusty map out to remember what the other place was.
Chaplin is still in the prison cell, making sure that the acid isn't going everywhere.
Oh my God, Chaplin, get to the vehicle.
All right, Chaplin.
The chopper.
Chaplin, you're
We
in the
can't trust you
Everyone
alone.
just get out of here.
and the
cops.
marshal comes around the corner and he's like, "What is going on, Sam Hill?" And he
he had a
his
rare
hat
form.
back.
He had a rare form of disease.
What is that thing? And he points at the xenomorph underneath it. Why are you burning that man?
He had a rare form of a disease that I was worried would be contagious.
Chaplin's
Why didn't you
gonna
get
lose
him
his
to the
mind and
medical
just murder him.
facility?
It was too late
Well, why is he burning here in my cell?
because fire is the best way to keep this disease
Well,
from
get
spreading.
that the hell out of here.
Myself.
My cell.
And
His favorite cell.
so
Cell number 4 is my favorite.
all right. So then I will leave.
And you're just gonna leave it there? All right.
No, I'm making sure that it burns up.
Oh, to like a crisp. So you're just gonna stay. Everybody else in the APC, and Chaplin's just standing over the fire watching it.
Chaplin's slowly talking to
Chestnuts
make
in
sure
an
that his
Chaplin,
time
how much
burns.
longer?
This is gonna take a while, Chaplin. This is
Cap,
gonna
Oh.
I'm begging you.
Dipping at your
Okay,
nose.
so then
His wingnut
in
is
that
loose.
case, okay. In that case, I believe that if we do not have the time for me to properly dispose of this, that we should find some sort of container to keep this contained.
Captain, let's just leave this synth here. Let's just leave him here.
Chaplin, you get to this vehicle on the double.
Very well.
I don't think we have a container you're talking about anyway.
So yeah, I will return to the vehicle.
Okay. So you return to the vehicle with it just smoldering in the cell.
Yes.
Shit. I thought you were gonna shoot Manning. All right.
Me too.
We all were.
Two-ways gun, he couldn't.
All right, so you're back in the APC. The snow is getting heavier and heavier. The storm is building. Tensions are high. You don't really trust one another. You've faced off against something you've never seen before. One of your own shot another one. Where do you head now? Chaplin's behind the wheel because he's also the pilot. He's got the best stats.
Oh my God.
Hey, Cap, can I just put this out there? Once bitten, twice shy, right? You
just
gave
need
him
to get
grace.
him back or he can get checked out.
I'm just saying, if this happens again, I'm requesting permission to act accordingly.
I'm with Hammer.
Damn straight.
I'm always with Hammer, but that's besides the point.
I
I
knew
love
it.
you too, sir.
All right, so let's go back to the base.
Back to Fort
There's a
Nebraska.
base, right?
Back to Fort
We can
Nebraska.
always radio in, don't we? Gotta.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah, you can radio
in.
back in.
What are the other two areas? Like, what are the yellows
they s-
again?
I don't know what those are.
Oh.
He recommended the spaceport or the Oblivion Bar. There's a medical facility you can go to that's marked on there. That's about it.
Go to the
That's-
spaceport.
That's about all you
Yeah.
got.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bit. What is
Yeah,
cell
let's
phone
go
is my
ahead and
favorite
radio
cell.
in to Fort
my-
Nebraska and let them know what's going on, and see what suggestions they have for Chaplin getting fixed.
Sure, you radio back. And so yeah, you're the commanding officer of the Sin Eaters or whatever comes on. He's like, did you find them? Have you found any of the insurgents?
Oh yeah, we took out Reese.
You took him out? Where is he?
Oh,
Who
he's
saw
just
him?
Gone. He
Who's-
put
what's
up a fight, and there was a creature that was inside.
A
him.
creature? Where is it? Who saw this?
You can ask Manning. He's back at the.
This is Manning, who's on the radio.
Marshall
Oh,
Station.
Marshall Manning. Oh no, this is Marshall
You can
Mathers.
ask Manning back at Marshall Station.
I didn't
You
recognize
left-
his accent.
You left evidence and you left Reese behind.
Matt?
Yeah?
While this is happening, never mind, I can wait. Sorry.
He says, "Get the hell back there and get whatever it is you saw and found.
You want to give us a
And-
container?
Don't leave any evidence behind.
Oh, I'm sure that burning heap isn't gonna help much of anyone at this
What the hell
point.
did you see? What did you see there?
If only I can make the noise. Like, it did this. Precisely.
He says,
Man, the captain's got a really good impersonation
he
skill.
says
Yeah, she's fantastic.
It's
eliminate
very musical. Yeah.
anyone who saw it and get it back to the base after you found the other insurgents. That is highly classified material.
It's in a hole in the ground. Nobody's
don't
gonna
give-
see anything.
I don't give a shit.
Does he
That
want
is an order, Silva.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
He wants us to kill civilians?
Amber's happy. He's doing a little dance. I get to kill civilians.
I mean, ready to do my duty, sir.
So you guys are pulling up on the spaceport as you get this order to go back there.
I'll
And
go
See,
back.
this
in
is why
good
we should have
time.
contacted them before we left.
Hey, I didn't move the vehicle, Chaplain.
Chaplain, what were you gonna ask? Or
You
say?
may want to check Discord.
Oh, yeah. Let me
Oh, snap.
take a look at Discord.
Oh, it says
Okay.
that smells.
Okay, cool. It does say it smells like Canadian bacon.
She's in.
With some maple syrup.
Oh, bacon and syrup's so good though.
Mm-hmm.
Want some
And
bacon.
sausage and syrup. Oh. Anyways,
Yes.
It's too sweet for my
hockey
liking.
and,
I want my sausage to taste like sausage.
We were turning
No,
around and
so
going back
good.
to the station.
all right. You turn around and go back.
No,
to
we're
the-
not, Chaplain. We're already here.
Chaplain, you got orders from a higher ranking officer.
I'm sorry. We have orders from a higher ranking officer.
Oh, my lord.
I must follow them.
He pulls the e-brake. So you guys are just coming up on the spaceport. As you're pulling up on the spaceport, the fence outside the spaceport is lined with colonists, and they've got signs up, like just covered in things, disparaging things about the Marines. Like, fuck you, get us off planet, you're gonna kill us all. You're rolling up on your APC, and they're screaming at you. They're throwing things at your APC, the rocks and debris and whatever else. And you guys put on the brakes, turn around, and boom, take off. Back to the Marshall Station. So you pull back up to the Marshall Station. I'm gonna send a quick message here, Adam. Check your Discord.
So I'm assuming that conversation is only between the commanding officer and Cap. None of us are privy to that.
That's up to you, Cap. Would you have a private?
Well, apparently Chaplain heard, so. Boo, boo,
Boo.
Chaplain, boo.
You just say the word, Cap. I'll solve that
Okay,
problem.
you guys pull back up. The lights are still on. The door is closed. You don't see the frazzled woman behind the desk. She's not there any longer.
But seriously, are we aware of the commanding officer's orders?
I'm gonna say yeah. It was on
Yeah.
the radio.
Says
Okay.
Chaplain.
All right.
That will
Magically
have
knew.
an impact on things.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors, and make it
Fun
quick.
stuff.
Rock.
Are you
Rock,
all
paper,
going
shotgun?
in? Who's being sent in?
I am willing to do this as well.
Chaplain, you're
You-
sitting in the car.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't want that guy anywhere near me.
So Chaplain's being ordered to stay in the APC, and everybody else is going in.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Oh, I'm not going
Silva's
in.
not going in.
Hell
Hammer's
no.
That was a
going
very
in.
that was a very D&D GM moment where you're like, so you're gonna do this, and everyone's like,
Nope.
wait a
Let me get
minute.
this straight. Who's going where? All right. So
Don't worry.
I'm
All right,
sitting in the
we'll
car
do
to
what
watch
needs to be
Chaplain.
Ready?
Hammer and
Chaplain
Dante
is
are going.
staying.
Iona, are you trying to? Are you staying back, or what are you doing?
Iona
Puff it out
will
your chest.
literally stay anywhere that Chaplin doesn't. And if, well, I take that back.
Go on in, Iona.
He's got the smart gun, so he has to. He's support.
What's the worst that can happen?
We're
Get
gonna show
shot.
you what real work looks like.
Uh,
It's time to make this building quiet.
okay. Iona, Hammer telling him to do it. It's not just the captain, but Hammer saying it too makes him sort of like, he like nods. He's like, all right, let's Semper Gumby. He says to himself quietly.
That's right. Stay flexible, buddy. You got
Stay
it.
flexible.
All
Except for
right.
Snoopy.
So you guys-
Yeah, except for Snoopy. His helmet's got Snoopy on it.
You guys.
I would love it if Iona had Snoopy on his helmet.
I would
Yeah,
too.
he does.
You guys
Totally
open
does.
the door. Phones are ringing off the hook. You don't see the woman at the front desk. You peek back at the bullpen. There's no sign of Marshall Manning, and you smell burning. Still, you still smell burning.
All right, so Iona's gonna rack his gun from the sort of like off position to the on position, and he's
Yeah.
gonna just start, back and
Sweeping
forth,
around.
like as he sweeps the area with
Sure.
with Hammer. But he's gonna
Great.
let Hammer take point.
Eyes peeled. The chance that maybe there's another one of these.
Does anybody have a motion tracker on their character sheet?
Why,
Let me
yes.
see.
A chaplain does. Does anybody
Oh,
else
get
have
the
a
fuck out of here!
motion tracker on their character sheet?
Um,
Because this could be a time to use it.
I know I have one, I think, but I also have the great the gun. Oh wait, no, I don't. I just have a PDT wrist locator.
Yeah, I don't have a motion tracker.
I
have
can't
my
imagine
eye,
why
alright.
he's asking about this.
All right. So you guys sweep the bullpen.
mhm.
You check the room out. Phone, like I said, phones ringing off the hook. The desks look like they've just been left in the state that they were in when you guys left. No hide nor hair. You're shouting out for the marshal. There's no answer. Smoke is billowing out still from the cells where the fire was lit. Do you want to make your way over the cells, or here? Let me pull you back on that map so you can see the marshal
What
station.
is my PDT wrist locator? I'm sorry, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. Do you want to? So you're in the bullpen.
Mhm.
Where do you want to go from here?
I mean, the last we saw the marshal, he was in the holding area. That seems like the logical place to go. But still, look around this room first before we head in there. Make sure there's no.
So all colonists have PDTs. Corporate sponsored frontier worlds equip their colonists with PDTs in order to track them in hostile environments. So we can track other people's PDTs, just like the one that I have, the wrist locator. So if we're looking for these other Marines,
Man,
we might
look
be
at,
able to search for them.
or even the civilians here, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
If you wish, I could bring the motion tracker in here.
Are you guys finding Manning? What's the holdup?
Looking around, Iona's got a bright idea.
We can use our PDT wrist locator transponders, Cap, and search for the civilians. But he hesitates to say civilian and instead changes it to targets.
That's right.
Well, get on it.
Dante, listen to this guy. That's a fast learner right there.
He's picking up. Yeah, it only
Yeah.
took him getting shot.
You know, blood in, blood out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Iona, go ahead and give yourself a story point.
Sick.
Like he's been initiated.
Yeah. So my
You're not a true
diagram
Marine until you get shot.
and display. I'm just looking to make sure I'm not just like making something up.
Chaplain, they're taking their sweet time. You get in there too. Apparently, they need another set of eyes.
Kaka.
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, Chaplain's,
read the
Chaplain's
rules,
going
Cap.
in.
Chaplain's in, everyone.
I pull out the motion detector and I turn it on.
Chaplain's in play.
I see him, some of them with his hand. He goes, "He's got a gun!" No, just kidding.
Yeah, he walks in. with
He's
his gun
coming
drawn.
right for us, Cap. Oh no.
He's coming right for us.
Don't worry, it is only me.
Yeah, it's
we
point.
know.
That's what we're
just
worried about.
Abject silence.
I want to check the weapons locker. Are they open?
The weapons locker. Yeah. They're locked.
All right.
They're locked. They're locked.
Wait,
They're locked?
There's a camera in here. We can see if there's anyone in, on the cameras.
The motion tracker is an observation roll, by the way, Chaplain.
Oh yeah.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, if you wanna turn it on when you enter this place.
Bing.
Can Iona sort of like motion his gun to Chaplin and be like, "Stay in front of us"?
Yeah, why not?
It would be my pleasure to.
Thanks,
Whoa.
pal.
All right, so you pick up 3 dots in front of you. Iona, Hammer, and Dante, and you're not seeing any other movement at the moment.
There is no one showing up on the movement tracker.
Keep looking around. I'm gonna check the cameras.
Think they jumped ship, skedaddled.
It is possible. What would you do in such a situation? I'm unclear.
I try not to get shot by my best friend.
Dante, you can make a manipulation roll for those cameras.
Okay. That'll probably fail. We got this though. Oh.
Passed. So the cameras are actually placed all over the colony itself.
Oh yeah.
And they're like street cameras, and they keep track of crime and things like that. There's quite a few of them that are actually blacked out, or the feed is fuzzy, but you can see around the colony in a whole bunch. You can actually zoom in on areas.
Enhance. I yell at the screen.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Yes.
Nice.
You enhance. What are you enhancing? Something
I don't know.
piques your interest is you see one of the cameras is on the old oil refinery, and it
Mhm.
looks like there's about like 6 or 7 people that are hanging around there, and it's an old abandoned oil refinery, so that's a little weird. There's some people hanging around there. And you also see on one of the other cameras, you're able to see the hospital,
Mhm.
the San Rocco Hospital or medical facility, and you can see someone frantically running around outside. It's not the
How
gentleman.
many hands do they have?
Yeah, it's not the gentleman that you left behind with one hand. And then you also have one on the spaceport, and you can see tons of people lining outside. You can also see hangars and ships parked outside. There's within one of the hangars, it's filled with people, and those are the only cameras that really have any interest.
All right, I'll relay that to the other team members.
I mean, screw it. Do we just do a quick sweep, check corners, make sure nobody's in here? If they're not, great.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got your 6.
All right.
I have the 12 o'clock.
Let's do it. Hammer time.
Yeah.
Instead of double time, it's hammer time.
Nice.
I love you, Dante.
All right.
And Iona, you're okay.
I'm back in again.
Chappie, I hope you don't make me shoot you.
All right, so
Chappie, I hope you do make me shoot you.
Is there a microphone on the comm station?
on the comms, no,
Like a PSA?
oh,
like
like through the
Yeah,
this
yeah.
place?
system?
Yeah, you can get on there.
So Iona, as they're walking by, sort of flicks it on and is like, could all personnel meet us in the bullpen area? Could all personnel meet us in the bullpen area?
Sure, you relay this over the loudspeakers, the intercom, and you wait a moment, and the phones are still ringing off the hook madly, and nobody appears. Nothing happens.
Iona rips the cord of the phones out of the wall, like disconnects them forcibly.
Okay, rip it out of the wall. You take drywall with it,
Yeah.
Really cut ourselves off.
Yeah.
and then you throw it at Chaplin. Now, pick this up on your motion
Yeah.
tracker.
Get out of here, Sin. But he's crying.
You
He's
kinda
crying,
ain't
looking at a
welcome here.
picture that Chaplin made for him.
You guys take a look in the interrogation rooms. The interrogation room, there's an interrogation room and a viewing room behind it. The interrogation room actually has blood spilled inside of it. There's blood on the table of the interrogation room, and it kind of trails to the door and stops. And it looks pretty damn fresh.
Here's that their interrogation skills are quite forceful.
Maybe there's sense.
All right, I'll turn on my cam so I can
Sure.
just kind of be recording all
Yeah,
this.
yeah. So Silva's watching this now from the APC,
Oh yeah, same thing then. Forgot about that.
and
Oh, yeah.
the smoke's
Get
still
hot,
billowing
people.
out. Still nothing. Just the phones ring off the hook. There's no signs of anyone.
Still no Manning. Just some
Mhm.
blood.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to kick down the door.
Yeah, so you guys head to
Yeah.
the holding areas. You go past cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, and you come to Manning's favorite, cell 4. And within it is the body of that alien creature still down at the base, but on top of the body now is the body of Reese, the body of Manning, the body of the woman, the frazzled woman at the reception area, another marshal, and another man you can't identify, and blood all around it, and they're all on top of this burning pile.
Son of a bitch.
I want to look up now at the sack that was on the ceiling. Does it look empty?
It's
Dante,
well, that's where that.
I do it.
Yeah, that's
did
where
I
that
do
thing
it-
popped out of that Tax Silva.
Yeah, I wanted to know if there was another one in there.
No, you guys would have taken a look at
Okay.
it when you were there, and it was empty. Yeah,
Chaplain immediately looks down at his motion detector.
blank,
Don't-
except for the dots for you.
Dante, did I do a double shot? Did I do that?
No.
Okay.
They were definitely not dead when we left, and or on the pile of burning bodies.
You think this is what's the name of the other world there? The
UPP?
community, yeah, the United Planets or whatever.
Yeah,
I did
this
hear
is-
I did hear their voices as I left.
What?
What?
I did hear their voices as I left.
Whose voices, Chaplain?
The individuals that are now on the fire.
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot
Well, they want us to bring this in, so I'm going to look for a fire extinguisher to put the fire out.
Yeah, you look around, you
Did
can
they
find a fire
say anything
extinguisher.
of note?
You start putting
No.
out the fire. There's like the alien body at the bottom is like toast. It's done. It's gone. There's nothing left. Reese is almost completely burned. There's just skeletal remains left. And Manning, the receptionist, the other two people are like really, really burnt up. They're crispy at this point after drive since you left and came back.
So I relay that to Captain, and
Yeah.
also mention all of the dead bodies, sort of like sadly.
Yeah, just video feed. All right, fine. Then let's just sweep the rest of the building.
All right, check 5, check 6.
Yeah, pay attention to the ceiling.
Yep.
All right, you're checking the ceiling. You don't see any more of those sacks up on the ceiling.
Checking under the beds.
Yep. No.
Checking
no
checking
evidence.
every book in the bookcase.
No evidence.
Checking in the toilet.
No
What
Check
does
evidence.
the
their
ceiling-
Xbox's
what-
hard drive.
What does this ceiling look like? Like, does it have drop tiles? Is it just
Yeah,
concrete
it's drop
slab?
tiles. It's drop tiles.
What if they had made their way through these drop tiles?
Point your thing up.
You point your thing up. It's not picking up anything. Just the
I just wasn't pointing at the ceiling. That's what it was.
nothing. This thing can read multiple levels, so you don't need to point at the
I
ceiling.
know, I'm just being silly.
If you
I
wish
totally
for me
am.
to,
Hilarious.
if you wish for me to verify, you could lift me up and I can take a look in there.
You know what? Maybe I don't know exactly how they go about doing the records here, but is there a way we can maybe check and see who they were interrogating? Are there any records? Of
Oh
that?
yeah, you can go back and you can take a look at that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Check
you go
on.
back and you go to the interrogation room. You check some of the desks and you turn some things over, and it looks like they're interrogating an insurgent, a known insurgent who they had brought in,
Okay.
and they were hitting
Okay.
him up for information. And it lists on there information about an unknown rallying point, supposedly tonight, that the insurgents were going to meet the UPP, but they weren't able to get it out of him. This is like the notes just kind of trail off.
They're putting all their peepees at that oil place.
You down with killing UPP?
I'm down with you
Yeah,
killing
nice.
UPP.
Yeah, you know,
know
me.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Is there anything else you want to do at the Marshall station?
Go
Chaplain,
to that. Go to that
Yes.
oil.
we've got evidence now that Manning's taken care of.
Ah, yes, it is correct that we should bring the.
Do they have body bags here we can put the ashes in?
You can put them in like sheets and such from the.
All right. Just like kicking
Drag and tag,
into the
let's-
sheets.
Let's get going.
All right.
Collect them all.
Yeah,
Scoop them all
Can
up.
we check the rest of the place, I guess?
Yeah,
real quick, and then-
you check
Yeah,
this whole
no.
place over.
Cool. And then we're out. Are
We
we
burn
dropping
it.
this back off at base?
I don't see any reason why it's a threat now. Do you?
I mean, it seemed like the commanding officer was really butthurt about evidence and stuff like that. So I
You
don't know.
just
Do we
send
just
him
leave
the
it?
video.
Whatever. Your call. Anyway, let's do it. Let's move.
Whatever, you're the boss. I'm done. Dante's like, I'm done giving two shits. Let's kill some stuff.
Yeah, I just want to get done with this mission and get out. All right.
Well, I think we'll end there. We'll leave off there. Now that you're done at the Marshall station with the bodies collected that were mysteriously killed and burned in the Marshall station. So yes, we'll leave off there, and I don't know when we'll be back with the next chapter. That's the real question.
Do it soon. I'm into this.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was awesome.
whenever.
I want more.
My weekends are free.
Just quietly, I've got literally nothing going on.
I'm good with next week so long as we don't have anything that I can't think of. I'm working during the day, but that's way before.
I
this.
wouldn't.
So we're shooting for the 22nd. We're still in Act 1.
I
So
can't
do it.
22nd.
Oh my
I could do
gosh.
29th though.
29th? Okay, yeah.
29th.
Does everyone feel good about the 29th?
I feel good.
I do.
So good.
Yeah.
Giggity good.
29. Okay, so we'll be back same time, 8:30 Central Standard Time, with the next part of this adventure. We're still in Act 1, so we'll continue with Act 1, the next piece of the puzzle, and it should be good. That was fun. I like this game, and I like this adventure.
I had a lot of fun. It was kind of nuts. I really wish I could push rolls, but it's also kind of nice to not worry about stress. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was also kind of cool to have you play the playing the heel right now. Like, it's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I enjoyed Adam's Android.
I do too.
Yeah.
I enjoy playing a big damn hero.
Yeah, in your eyes.
When
Yeah. What are you talking about? Hammer and I, we're heroes. We're real American heroes.
It's
All
true.
right?
Yeah, Joe.
when I saw the part about having to attack my teammates, I was like, good. Do it.
But it's
Man.
funny because they sort of flip it on you. You're like, I'll play the nice guy, and you're like, oh, you sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I really wanted to be nice, and
I know. No secret synth this time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you
Secret
say.
Sin, but
Might as
there's
well be.
obviously something happening.
Dante's got some secrets going on also, by the way. Oh, Dante, I'm gonna
Got a
share something with you,
secret,
Dante. I forgot to share with my
Ooh.
other Dante.
Pretty sure everyone has a secret, and that's what makes it fun.
It'll
Yeah,
makes
that's-
you guys all
I don't
question
have
one
any
another.
secrets. It's all on the table with Hammer.
I was gonna say Hammer's pretty basic, which is cool.
Oh,
Mike-
yeah. I get to read that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike in the character section there. Outbreak, yeah, but You get to read that.
You know what game also does the secrets thing really well is Dread, the Jenga Tower RPG. It's all one shots and stuff, but it's the same idea that they have all these weird leading questions where it's like, why did you kill so and so's sister? And you're like, I don't know, and you have to like answer it. Yeah, it's a cool idea where it forces you into this like weird corner where you have to sort of like work your way out of. It's a wicked cool game.
Nice.
Wicked cool. All right, it's made Adam smiling right now. All right, so thank you everybody who joined us. We're gonna go raid. We're gonna raid Diesel Shot. They run a lot of Alien over there as well. I don't think they're running Alien at the moment, but that's primarily what they do over on their channel. So they've raided us before while we've been running Aliens. Oh, they are running Aliens right now, and we're gonna return the favor. They're doing Alien as well.
Nice.
So we'll bring you all over there. You can watch Diesel Shot and continue on watching some Alien RPG. And we'll see you on the 29th. What do we got coming up on the channel before we go? Hellboy on Thursday night. We're going to premiere Hellboy here on this channel. So tune in Thursday night at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And we're going to premiere Hellboy. So tune in. We got Ken is the only one here playing and some other faces. So please join us for the Hellboy RPG, which launches on Kickstarter on Wednesday. And the next day we're going to play it. So we're going to raid.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have a good night, and we'll see you all later. Thank you for joining us.
Good
See you
night.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Oh man, that was really fun.